Am I a doomer if I predict GX to 2-0 Fnatic? I think the most intense matchup of today is game... Actually, okay, all of the games are good. I actually like all of the games, but I think it's gonna be game 2. Because I wanna see how KC is playing the game right now. After doing a 5 game series against G2 in the final. Oh my god, cinema. I feel like I should have a scene for this with nothing on.
Getting so close is crushing.
In 2021, I came in and I won twice. I felt like I was on top of the world. But you set up your expectation to win. When you don't win, that's a failure for you. That created my hunger and my motivation to reclaim that throne.
Long live the Lion King!
Playing with Karzy again for sure reminds me a lot of the good old times of my lands. Those were probably my best memories as a pro player.
The pushback is there from humanoid Emperors, taking down Karzy, getting kill after kill!
I think this year we can do it all over again.
We have good chemistry in the team. We keep it up, the teams will respect us and fear us.
The last split was more difficult than I expected.
So all that is tracing the backline, the instantaneous ball!
But I have so much more to prove.
We got in the top 4. It didn't feel like we deserve it at all. I want to show that we belong.
You gotta beat Fnatic tonight for this.
Back in G2, winning felt like it was a given.
They stand apart, accountable, untouchable! The G2 reign continues!
I would like to win without caps on my team, but I kind of proved to myself that I wasn't just getting carried.
Same, bro, same.
Going on SK would mean a lot more to me personally.
I mean, it's obviously a big org with a big history. When you play for Fnatic, the expectations are really high. I'm just playing my own game, but I'm still very hungry to bring glory back to Fnatic.
Are you guys ready for the absolute cinema?
Este año es mío. ¿Queréis un rey? Aquí está vuestro padre.
Just watch
When I
this.
see someone believe the trophy that I thought was mine, I just want to get my revenge. G2, on n'a pas dit notre dernier mot.
Oh. Monka!
Say whatever you want. The ending stays the same. We win. Again, and again, and again.
Thanos is here, boys! Thanos is here! It's Thanos! Bro, I'm really happy that I'm making Cubs a villain. I mean, his goofy personality fits at like 50-50, maybe not so much, but I actually enjoy the Cubs villain arc. Were there any roster changes in LEC? Because the break between winter and spring was very short, no. I don't think we had any roster changes, no. I believe all of the teams were practicing for at least 2 weeks now. They were scrimming already. SK, for example, started scrimming even before First End ended. Oh yeah, Team Heretics did change support, that is true. A classic draft so far, it's something we have seen at First End already. A very high prio on that Ashe Seraphine, so we will see Seraphine looking on 3. The answer to this from Fnatic is going to be Karma Ezreal, and then they get one more pick here. Orianna and Rise Band, that's also a classic for First End. It's a BO3 though, so this is just the first game. Pantheon. With Pantheon you want to play through side lanes more. You don't want to teamfight as much. So that's something Fnatic could be looking for in 4-5. And then for GX, their top laner is a massive tank player, so I think he's just going to be looking for a Cassante, Ornn or Sion. And for Jackis, I feel like Ahri would be insane for GX. Ahri Cassante, Ahri Sion. I feel like front to back comps are so easy to play. You have good engage, the good mix of engage of winning lane as well. Ashe Seraphine with Ashe ult. Xin Zhao to play off Seraphine in team fights. Ari just fits this comp so well because she's very versatile and she can follow up the engage or even be the engage. If you don't pick Ari, you just pick Sion or Cassandra. Aurora instead, okay, I see. That is similar, you still dive in. I think Bloody is one of the few players that is still playing Talia if he actually locks it in. Yeah, I don't think Talia can really deal with Seraphine. She needs really long fights and Seraphine benefits from them just way more. Blind pick Sion for Emperos. Okay, so you see, both teams are just banking on team fighting, right? You have Karma, Ezreal, Pantheon, Sion, Victor that want to... They can side in a little bit because of that Pantheon advantage. So if you play on side lane, there is that Pantheon pressure from Razork. But when it comes to 5v5, I feel like the Ashe and Seraphine just have so much more value. And then you can just pick Cassandra, I feel like, in this game. Cassandra or Ornn, but I think Cassandra is better for physical damage. Ambessa! Okay, yeah, GX has better scaling, better... They lose top lane early. I think mid is like 5-5, Aurora gets to poke. But I really like GX draft a lot. I think what they have to be aware of is side laning from Fnatic, Pantheon ult on sides, but as long as GX is together in fights with Zinza in front and Ambessa flanking, or both of them in front and Aurora flanking, they have crazy good team fighting.
I'm also sad to tell you there is a bit of a pause getting in the game. We'll find out what that's about.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna mute the broadcast for a second. How is it possible that we didn't have a single pause during the first tournament at international stage with international teams all coming across the world to one studio and playing on different settings, and in Europe, the first fucking game we have a pause? How? How? Just how? Like, these guys had at least 20 minutes to set up their PCs. How come they are pausing right now? That is so disappointing, chat. Isma is trying to take notes and also ganking bot level 3. But look, Upset knows. Haha. But they knew about this ward. Oh, they didn't know about this ward. I did not miss taking notes.
Let's see if he plays the defensive path as Isma hovers into Fog of War in this brush. Ward's going to spot out Razork. Maybe here comes the invade.
I don't know if there's a lot that...
Okay, Isma is gonna yoink Wolves.
Wow. But actually, this is smart. So
best no girlfriend jungler EUW.
I'm pretty sure no giant in Europe has got... Actually, okay, some of them probably do. But there's no way... Anyway, Silver Husk, thank you.
With that deepness can move over. Isma hasn't smited, doesn't want to smite. Auto comes through, and now for the
okay, Isma wins this. Nobody's on the way.
Red buff for each, so Isma's still winning this out. Bit of burst. Razork trying to play the long con. Audacious charge to get out. Now for the blue buff steal. Both smites are available.
That's very anticlimactic. I feel like he could have all in harder because he knew that bot lane is not moving.
Isma, I think, just has to back away from this.
Isma is being a rat. TP, I like this TP a lot from Jankos. Razork is the kind of a guy who will try to smite flip it. Go topside to prevent Pantheon from yoinking his camp stop.
Potentially, but I mean, top has prior, right? So it's just Scuttle. There's going to be a pause. So what all that interesting stuff.
Fnatic start losing the game. Pulse hack.
Yeah.
Who costume for KC? It's oh.
Yeah. So he got it. He did actually smite it away. Isma turns it
Kameto. He's their owner. Okay, so what is Razork's answer is gonna be? He based, he got double longsword, and he's now trying to invade enemy raptors. I believe he has a good adaptation, but even if he takes enemy raptors and he's spotted, Isma could take Zinzao's Pantheon's raptors. So now, will Isma just try to retake his own camps, or will he go to enemy chickens? Chad, I need to pen. Because look, he could go here, but he's not invading right now. So it feels like Pantheon is just gonna gank this and will just take his chickens.
Vladdy up against target, be happy where Jackie's is. He goes into the weeding, but no, not weird enough as he flashes away. Jackie's chased up.
Oh! Oh! Razork with the XDQ. Nice side step by Jackis. Okay, Isma is now pulling the dragon as he has lots of mid prio, lots of bot prio as well. Is this BR3? Yes, it's only BR3s now in Europe. We actually get to enjoy more games, more risk, fearless drafts, and more pauses. In a BR3, there's no way we're gonna have more pauses, right? It's only game 1, because why would you pause in game 2? Surely. Razork, no flash. Will not hit ult. I feel like you have to get used to going from the international level of first-time tournament, where you have been on Ambessa, and then you have a lot on Ambessa at the domestic level. Pantheon was too tanky there. Second best region though. Okay, this could be a 3v3. There is a Seraphim Ult and Ash Arrow, so GX is much stronger in this fight.
It's also the level advantage for Jun. He has ultimates, whereas Lospa is
Arrow,
level 5.
Arrow, Arrow. No flash on Pantheon, this is a free kill. Very easy, very easy. Very easy. Okay, that was quite straightforward, right? Razork has no flash. I think he just came up actually. Gets hit by Arrow, gets killed. And now Isma needs to make sure his bot lane can actually enter here.
It doesn't matter. The point is, you've got
What?
more utility. Flash in, Lospa says no. Gets the flash out. Pantheon off
That's
goes
crazy.
through.
No way.
Flashes.
Dude, what? That was a crazy try. What the fuck? Okay, Jankos. Lospa, dead. Pantheon. He has no flash. He has Edo. Okay, he's dead as well. That's a complete disaster. Upset? Take it, Upset, Ian! Okay, he's gonna get out here. That was a very over first play. I think Razork maybe thought enemy team has no sums. To be honest, after this early game, it's going to be really hard for Fnatic to make a comeback now. Not only Isma is 30 CS ahead in the jungle, so he's controlling this game so well, but also GX Drat is so well designed around team fighting. And the team fights didn't even start yet, they already have a lead, right?
And Jackie's good TP, sure he loses
Oh.
a little bit mid, but bot side.
The arrow comes through. Yeah.
No, I was greedy. He didn't base. He got off. Well done.
Jun's on the way in with no ulti, but he still has flash available. He doubles down.
Ow! Seraphim. He has ult soon.
But just gonna go for the blue buff instead.
I mean, he's just covering it. He's gonna get information.
Wait.
Blue did for us. So,
oh, I feel so bad for Razork. Oh my god, he has 68 CS and he's... And the blue buff he's stealing gets yoinked away by Sion. Okay, Imperial's on the way.
It is a good flank with the Mega Blast Cone being used.
I mean, listen, this is a complete flip. And, okay, Isma, nice ult. Razork is going to be the target lot. I mean, Razork is just dead here. Dude, why is Fnatic taking every single fight when they play Pantheon and they are supposed to use ult proactively around the map? Why does it feel like Razork is just inting? Oh. Oh.
Okay, the setup there. Finally, the dive is not going to be near a turret. No one's caught out, and
oh my god, that's
with
cute.
nothing in the pocket.
With those summoner spells down,
Bloody.
looks for Bloody.
Again, gets the beat down, and Jackie comes in. There's going to be good burst here.
Jay's being really active.
Finally comes out.
It's very nice to watch them. Jun has ult still. Look at Isma, he's completely fearless. He's just walking in there, 1v3. Well, okay, 3v3, but the point is that he's not really stopping and thinking. He's just like going in because he knows he's stronger. He also will be able to steal this because he has better smite. Did he? I think he missed. Razork? Oh my god, 5v5! Let's go, guys, for blue buff! Why not? Lospa dead! Razork is gonna fall as well. Jun playing it so well, kiting away from Upset. Bloody. Oh, the ult finally from low. Triple kill! Let's go, GX! Jackie's. Nice, fine. 20 seconds to Dragon, they're getting mid prio. Lot is weak-sided on the top lane, but he got really tanky from the previous fight, has that Eclipse shield, lots of health. He should not walk up to the wave, actually big props to him for understanding that he's on the weak side. If he feels confident that he can not get dove 1v4, 1v3, he can stay.
Has done well though, is getting deep vision to spot out where potential plays could be, but loss.
Does get out,
bro, he's gonna die. He hinted. Look at this! Ambessa so many! Wait, what? What? Wait, what is Isma doing?
On the way, Isma was about to run that through the whole of Fnatic, but for now, they back off. And Fnatic, it's still an overall win, despite the plating that Giant.
So Lot stayed 1v4, died, and then instead of forcing mid tower, even 2 towers because you saw 4 people and taking a dragon, you ended up trying to help him. You didn't get mid tower, you didn't get second mid tower, and you didn't get a dragon. I think Isma just got a bit excited when he saw Lot getting caught and he really wanted to help.
on a cross map.
I mean, that was just terrible, terrible macro from Isma.
Another half item.
What?
For this
Is that
before the next fight kicks off.
Wait, but why is he going? Okay, Aurora TP, I see. Arrow? Wow, close. Oh no, Razor actually joined it. Razor is completely... Okay, Bloody should be able to get away. Very nice flash from Bloody. Wait, are they all gonna live? Really? No flash Pantheon, no flash Victor. The saving grace for GX is even if they misplay macro-wise, and they definitely did for the last 3 minutes, they can wait for this Dragon and teamfight. And in teamfight they are still way stronger, especially if Seraphine can get to Moonstone next fight. Those pass spotted. Towers here. Isma? What? Okay. That was awful by Isma. That was really awful by Isma.
Kind of into that one. Lot's now joined in as Emperor's got the shutdown from the play, but Isma went in a bit early. Lot wasn't there yet. And Giant X mismatched here in the mid-game for the mid-play.
Why would he flash in there? They had a free soul. GX. Nice ult. Oh, Jankos. And LOL is going in as well. Is he gonna finish anybody off? He flashes in. He gets 1 kill. Now he has to back out. Razor is a little bit too deep as well. Ambessa dies under tower. Meanwhile, Empiros is soaking so much damage from Noah. It's still gonna be a soul, I see, for GX. Yo, I think Lordship just went on Bloody to finish him off, but he found Karma. And then he went so deep, he already zoned 3PO, he didn't have to do this. Razor just auto-attack minion.
Like, it's insane. And then the rest of Giant X, like the 3
Giants are not humans anyway. Do I look like listen, you little shit. Jungle is the only reason you can sometimes win a game, because you are too heavy to carry by yourself. That's no way it works.
Running for his life against a turret wall. He's getting it smacked.
What?
Good damage, but Emperor doesn't have the backup.
Jun still has ult. Very nice ult by Jun. Oh my god, a 3-man ult by Jun. Jankos. Very nice one. Oh, Jankos with the damage on the backline. Holy shit, that's so much. Jankos. Jankos is still going. Lord missed his ult, but force a flash. And now look at Ambessa. I think that might be the game.
Jankos does so much damage in that fight. Blows through 3 health bars and sets up Giant X.
Well done to GX. That was a storm 25-minute game. GX is completely rolling over Fnatic, but also GX was you know, abusing that Ash Seraphine Xin Zhao draft that we saw so many times at first in tournament. So now the question is, does GX have what it takes in a BO3, right? Because this game, GX, sure, you know, they got the good draft, they won the game. What happens next? What is the plan? Okay, guys, Fnatic now is having their first pick, with Orianna Rice being out of the game and no Seraphine Ashe for GX, so they will have to cook up a different team composition. Fnatic seems to be doing a Rumble team fighting comp. Cassandra as the answer. Normally it would be Ornn. And then do you join a jungler or do you have a mid priority pick? Dude, GX just understands the meta. They know team fighting is the way to go. They can pick Lulu on 3 here. Even if Corki Nami gets picked, then you just pick Lulu on 3 now. Yeah, and I mean, you have a better scaling draft already. At this point, the only hope Fnatic wins is Snowball, because they are not winning late game in this game. Unless they get like Azir mid, but even then I don't think they are winning late game. For Fnatic, I think something like LeBlanc would be good. LeBlanc, Ahri, Mel is quite fine for Fnatic. And they need a good bruiser in the jungle. Aatrox. Zahen got nerfed, so I don't think Zahen is a very viable option anymore in the jungle. I think he's too slow. Skarner ban. Wow. Into Mundo, you should play Aatrox. If you want stronger early game, you play... Well, you can play Aatrox, you could also just play Wukong. You are gonna really hard lose that early game, but you have insane team fighting then. I'm not a big fan of Zahen on the current patch. I think the jungle here is so slow. You are ending your full clear 20 seconds after Mundo. Tempo is so much... Okay, they do pick Zahen. I think GX has a good mix now of having a strong jungle early with good scaling on lanes. And then this was an obvious blind pick, right? Like one of the teams will blind pick Ahri because of all the bans. Ahri is bad against Mel, but Mel is out. Syndra is really hard to play this game though, because you're playing Syndra against Ahri and Rumble. Any normally wants a physical damage jungler that can follow up off her ult, but Mundo doesn't really do that. Mundo is just beefy and has Q poke himself. I think GX is quite heavy on AP poke damage, but they have a decent mixture of AD damage, only if Mundo and Cassandra can auto-attack though. I think this draft is definitely scaling wise for GX. If they go to 3 items, they win, with Yunara just having Peel from Lulu and massive frontline. But Fnatic has great team fighting at level 6. They have that Ahri Rumble ult. They have Corki Nami in lane, is stronger than Yunara and Lulu. They also have push top. Only jungle is behind in lane early, and then Ahri is gonna be losing and getting all in, but when she gets Mercs, they can look for mid ganks. You just pick a better team fight comp. Oh my god, Isma, you are devious tonight. Look at that. Look at that guy. That was a late W, who should have W'd on the first Q. Oh my, honestly, Isma is cooking Razork tonight. He is actually cooking Razork tonight, but I really like that he's abusing the fact that he's so much faster in the jungle.
Oh, Vladdy with a great word to spot out the reinvade.
Really well done. They have bot prio, they have mid prio, and they really make use of it. Upset is now bouncing the wave, and Upset got to breathe. Jackie's looking like he wants to flash W. Razork
has only just started his red. We spotted it goes down. Is he going to try and make a play towards the bottom side?
Oh, Razork! He is being creative right now. That's a very good flank. But look, June can smell him. June can smell something is off. Wow. That's the Korean sixth sense tingling. Normally in games like this with Mundo, you want to play for early dragons. It's one of the best champions at killing dragons in the early game because of how much tempo he gets from just fast farming. And his Qs are super effective against monsters as well. So he can kill dragons fast. This game though is not the case. Why is it not the case? You don't really win early game fights. If you start dragon, you have to consider you are tanking it. If you don't have huge mid bot prio, you can just tank dragon and do it in their face, right? So it is risky to start this dragon. Mundo does seem to be basic now, and he will get his Giant's Belt or that triple Ruby Crystal. Or his actually Giant Belts and 1 Ruby Crystal, as a lot of gold on that Mundo. Jackie's. He flashed by Bloody. Very obvious. But Jackie's didn't even flash yet. He is dead. I would flash that. No smite.
To get in towards mid, and now Razork tries to look for the invade. Clipped by the briefcase though.
Isma needs another one. Get that slow down.
Okay. I think Razork is fine here. He can get his passive up. Okay. Are you gonna try to kill him again? I love that Zahen just gets a free passive at minute 5 with a GA. I can't. What a champ. Razork, very good adaptation. Isma took a dragon of bad tempo. He was forced to base, then he took dragon by, not by the end of his clear, but by the end of his second clear after he based. So he wasted so much time that Razork was able to get 2 camps out of him, and that's a win for the Zahen. Giving up 1 dragon early against Mundo is completely fine. Oh, lot. Wow! Forcing flash 1-1, because this game is going to be decided with dragons and team fights, not with grabs.
He didn't want to smite, but now
Young.
spotted out. Oh, Razork, cheeky grin, takes it away.
Should be a one-shot.
Well,
Nice W. Oh, he's flash sacked.
Away, but he's just caught in the middle of it as well. Razork has got more in the chain, in the chamber.
Hey, yo, this Zahen is going to be a big boy.
Really nice invade timing from Razork.
He had to flash over the wall, not to gain distance. Oh my, this could be a dive as well. Oh, they will look for it, but there's double summon ults. I don't think it's so simple. Look at mid lane, he's dropping a full wave and plates. This is not worth it. I mean, the actual play in the jungle was amazing. Just Ahri should be back mid faster. Okay, 3 grabbies here for GX. But they don't have a side laner, so only works if they actually group and siege together. Razork is feeling so confident. I love his invites right now. He actually is abusing his champion. 24 Zahan, so strong. He was very weak. During the first clear, he was so slow, lost his blue buff, but then... I'd say the scrimmage in the river, where he got enemy raptors, and then he also got... He lost Dragon, but he got topside camps. And then the another made on the rebel, like he played so well. No, I didn't finish the quest yet though. Oh my god, that was so well done. They got 3 grabs and they use it to bring their bot lane top to get the tower. This is something we have seen the first time. We have seen this as well in LCK often. And now, because Empiros has no flash, right, and no ult, he dies, the wave doesn't get cleared, and even though they are losing on the quest, they are actually gaining gold across the map. They will try to dive him. Good luck, Lot. 1v4, but you are playing Cassandra! Nice W. What? Razork? Oh my god, no. Oh my god, Razork missed! He didn't get the passive, he dies! It's a disaster for Fnatic! Empiros has flash now and ult, he's gonna ult the next wave, Empiros is fine. Oh no! Nah, Empiros is chilling here, he's gonna ult the wave. Rumble ult has mega range. Jack is gonna flash on this. Oh wait, but they have no damage. They actually have no damage. Wow! Both the planers! Tibers?
Stops the back. As Razork sneaks in. He did sneak in as well, jumping forward with the back.
Down, mandate.
Jankos
has no ult for 6 seconds, but most importantly, he doesn't flash even if they take this fight. I think GX... Oh no, this is a... Razork is smurfing, Razork is smurfing. Look at the ult, look at how much damage they have. And GX will be losing Jankos. Okay, they got... Oh my god, Trimon Timbers is massive, but Upside is doing so much damage in the background. I thought Fnatic is gonna run over this fight way harder. Lot? Lot? Lot?
Oh, and he delivers once again. Razork, beautiful setup. And Fnatic spiked the punch to get the Herald.
A lot of Nisman were chatting about it.
Noah.
But they forgot to include Noah. Now
he's Valkyrie. All they need is a bit of damage. Foxfire comes out. Vlad is gonna
flash out of Electro. Fnatic now 4k gold in 16 minutes.
To get a little bit of a chunk off and turn this into a 2-Drake game.
Pretty much all the wards from NAVI cleared insta. Blood is on the way. They flash onto Razork. They flash. The polymorph is good. Razork gets away. No. Now Vlad is flanking, but it's a 5v4. Now Equalizer could be really big here. It is massive! It's Marcel's ult though, and I don't think Fnatic can really... I believe that's a win for GX. I think they should use any TP top lane and play for tower gold. Guardsman Bob. He was the other player, right? Lot.
See if it's enough as Razork looks through the gank on Lot in the bot lane. Level 13 on the Cassandra.
It's obvious that they want to look for this.
In the wing. The rest of Jankos also moving down the river, and that's just
Fnatic has a very solid gold lead in this game. They all finished their second item spikes. I feel like GX will struggle to really team fight. They need third item on this Yunara, and they also need Redemption on Lulu to deal with Rumble ult. So what now? I really like upset position. He's gonna be a big chunk. If he hits! Oh wow, nice side steps. Isma? Okay. I mean, Jackie's just getting run down, but they use... Okay, listen, they use Rumble ult. Jackie's has TP. So they burned both Zahen and Rumble ult with Jackie's having TP. This is a good fight for GX now. Or it's not a good fight because they are still weaker as a team at this point of the game. But having no 2 ults on enemy team must mean that you have to take this fight, right? Because if you don't take this fight, you don't take any fight. Flash in from Jackie's will be the point. Jackie's. Bad fight. Jake is gonna get run down bloody. Nice flash from Jackie's, but Lot is caught. And Pyro's getting run down by Isma. And Pyro's gonna die, but look at the dragon. It goes to Fnatic. Can they chase them? They are trying to. Isma, no ult. Isma. Razor doing so much damage. Isma just ran. Isma paycheck with full HP and died. Bro, they're not gonna be diving this, are they? This is way too risky. There's no way.
Hit between the turret could begin as he gets poked out by Upset.
Again, no control on the side of GX. Lot just lost his Rukern. He should back off now and wait for the shield to be up again. It's so hard, man. Corki actually does so much damage right now with LDR.
But Jankos slowly but surely
the good W by Noah. Oh! That rocket! I mean, Jackie's as a flank. Nah, man, this looks like Fnatic is using the range so well. Lot is gonna base in TP.
He is the way that Jankos get this done. 6k on the Dragon, going down pretty fast as Upset starts autoing it down. Teleporting.
Noah. Okay, flash in! The flash is not bad. Why do they engage 5v4? Why do they engage 5v4? Lot is not even with them yet! And they go! Oh my god, what was that? Why would they engage so hard when... Jackie's, I mean, I guess Jackie's found 3 people stacked at the same time. But it was without the team being around. Lot was not even there yet. Like, if Lot was there, there was a chance he can kill Upset. I mean, he just did. Cassandra is balanced. Isma is gonna die now as well. That's gonna be a Baron. Oh. Razork? Yep. That was not a... That was not a good time to flash in. Yeah, Noah got blessed by Lulu and actually got out of the CC for a little bit there, but then he just gets bursted down by the entire team. Yeah, this is, we are for sure going game 3. There is no other way. Okay. What the heck was that? What is happening? Jackie's gonna die. And Noah is doing a lot of damage though. Noah is actually doing, and the T-Burst is mad. Noah! No! Oh no! What is happening? Oh, we are so bugging Europe. Lulu can move. The Hexol is too much. Noah just went in 1v4 trying to finish off 2 people. He couldn't finish off anybody.
Especially with the bot lane about to go as well. So now the siege begins.
Oh, Isma, bursted down. 1.6k healing, but didn't really get in time. Cassandra. Oh my god, it's so satisfying seeing Cassandra getting a plate. Razork won't die. Noah is dead, burned down. That's gonna be the game. GG. And Fnatic is gonna claim the game 2. Good team fighting from them. They got the early game red. I think Razork really was crucial for their team. I think Isma made some tempo mistakes that costed him his camps, and then when Razork got ahead, he never really let enemy team do whatever they pleased. Very, very huge hand game. And that's gonna be the first BO3 in the LEC this year in regular season, I guess, because we had some in playoffs. I'm gonna make like a very quick analysis of why did Fnatic win this game. Like just a couple of points, okay? So first, at this point, Mundo was playing very well. And this is where it gets a bit tricky, this invade, right? Like any died, which is I mean, the timer is not great because she's gonna get help on the next wave. Lulu and Mundo will come mid now, but Jackie's is greedy. He also didn't really flash Vladdy's E charm, and I think if he does, he can live. So he holds on this charm, but there's no way he can get out. He just dies. And now the Raptors are lost, and now this trade of passive is somewhat okay. It's somewhat okay. But at this point, if you want to do Dragon, you have to do it now. Because if you don't do Dragon now, enemy... If you do cracks and then you do Dragon, you are wasting so much tempo to get this Dragon. You will fall behind in camps. And you don't want to fall behind in camps when you play against Zahen. because he is going to outscale you in team fights if Mundo is behind, right? So now what Mundo does is he does cracks and then he bases. Even if he does cracks and then does dragon, it's still a fine play. It's still a fine play because there's still a chance he can contest his topside camps. But as soon as he does this, where he bases and then he opens to dragon and then he gets spotted on a ping ward, this is a complete disaster, okay? This is a disaster. And the thing is that even though Lot goes into the jungle, he doesn't actually spot the hen. And he loses 2 camps, okay? So now the jungle game is equal with Razor being ahead only because of the first plat. So that's why he's ahead in gold. The CS is equal. But the CS should never be equal when you play Mundo against a hen because of how quickly Mundo is. And now you also have 3 camps right here. 1, 2, 3. So now the Zahen has more camps because Mundo has only wolves and only raptors. So that's like 1 and 2. So what is bigger number? 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2? It's obviously 1, 2, 3, right? Because you have the 3. So now Mundo is going to fall behind to Zahen in jungle farm, which should never happen in this matchup. And this invade by Razor is honestly insane. It's again, like, I think this is just Isma misplaying because Isma can be at the edge of this brush and he's going to be fine. But what I don't understand is, like, why is Isma not in the brush? Why is he, like, pulling the red buff but not smiting it, but, like, pulling it in a way, right? It's just, it's a bit unlucky, I'm not gonna lie. It is a bit unlucky. But Razor just smite steals it. And now this flash by Isma is also pretty poor. And, oh, yeah, well, his W was good, but he flashes, like, in a straight line away from them, but the champs can easily chase. He doesn't even flash over the wall. And over the wall was like the only way you survive this. So, yeah, well, now you are really behind jungle. You are dropping bot waves. This actually is somewhat okay for GX, even though they dropped some bot waves, they got some mid waves, so this was somewhat okay. And then I think the next problem, like after the Isma makes these 2 mistakes that make the game harder, along Jackie's actually, they both made mistakes. So two mistakes from Isma, 1 mistake from Jackie's. The next one is fighting the Herald. There is no fucking way you should be ever fighting Herald. And by the way, this gank top is also overforced. It's a bit unlucky though, because if you kill, it's fine, but if you don't kill, it's really bad. And now, why do you fight Herald with pure scaling comp, right? Like, why would you ever fight this Herald? This is the next issue. Like, why would you ever take this fight? Like, look at items, okay? Corki is spiking right now. Rumble is spiking right now. He's level 11 with Equalizer and Landris. Razork is spiking as well. Sure, he's still scaling well, but he also is insane spiked. Ari is, you know, decent. She's probably equal to Annie. Annie has no flash, so she cannot flash Tibers, and you have no position. If you go bot now and you keep farming, this doesn't matter, you know? You could even play for enemy bot side camps. This is just such a misjudgment call to fight this Herald. It's really bad. You should never fight this Herald. Ever, ever. It's really bad. Really, really bad. Look at how much damage this Equalizer does. I mean, Razork did amazing. Really good W. But yeah, this Equalizer just forces a flash. Burns June. June pretty much dies only to Rumble ult. The reason why it was not so one-sided is because we got Trim and Tibers, right? But it's still a bad fight for GX. And they use more summoners. And then Lot ends. Like this, I don't know what is this. This is like a individual mistake. But what is he doing, right? Like, what is he doing actually? Sure, even if Ari doesn't have TP, you have Upset here and Razork. So like, even if Ari doesn't TP, it's so bad. So yeah, I feel like GX made a lot of individual mistakes in this game. I don't think draft was the issue. If I was going to a game with GX draft, I'd care way more about my tempo as a jungler, and I just play towards scaling on my bot lane. And then I think that the grabs into lanes was actually quite good. But then again, like, why do you fight? Why do you take a fight right now, right? You want to make this game as long as possible. That's the trick of winning this game. Okay, chat, GX is having first pick now, and Vi is open, Varus is open indeed. But Varus has been commonly counter-picked with Sivir. So I don't think Varus is a first pick. And in UB... Okay, so this is... Normally Razor would play Poppy into this, but Poppy is banned. What is the next counter-pick to Vi? Honestly, with all the bans. With all the bans, it doesn't seem that it's a counter-pick. I mean, he can pick Skarner into Vi, it's a viable matchup. Something that we didn't see at first stand. I think not a single game of Monkey. I believe Monkey was forgotten because early games were so important. Thank you, Nepe. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the support today. Thank you for the support always. Thank you, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't think you can really pick a Kali here. I feel like you should go... Well, you can go blind pick top, or you just counter pick mid, right? Syndra. I mean, you are committed to play a full dive comp, right? You are literally showing that you are diving. And Sivir pick is so insane. And we saw Sivir so many times into Varus, and now you get a Sivir on 3. I think Fnatic is mega happy with this draft. They have far superior team fighting in this game. It is a good 1-2-1 comp from GX though. They can always play on the Taliyah. I mean, Akali is really hard to play against Taliyah because of her EW. But then you also play against Wukong that cancels your E and R with his ult. Look at this. This is how bad is the Akali pick. They banned Anivia because they thought if it's Akali mid lane, it's so free that we can afford banning one more mid laner in case Akali top lane flex, which it is not, but in case it is. Barban is very good. The reason why Sivir is good into Vi is because you can spell shield her ult. And the reason why it's good into Varus is because the same thing, spell shield his ult or Q. You also get to wave clear against the Varus very easily and you'll scale him. I think Fnatic draft so far is way better. I think you could pick Karma, but Karma is already banned, right? Rakan is not bad though. Or Alistar. No, wait, Alistar is banned as well. Damn. Yeah, Rakan is the best left, I think. With a dive combo play, you have to go Rakan. And now we are blind picking top lane. This most likely is gonna be like Ornn. Yeah, Kennen, Ornn. And is there any bruisers left? There's no way he goes Fiora. No way. No way. No balls. No balls. No balls. Okay, yeah, boring. So, in this game, Fnatic, as long as Nar is going to match Renekton, Nar at one item will be winning side lane from one item. Fnatic also has way better team fighting. They mega outscale top, mega outscale jungle, mega outscale AD carry, mega outscale support, and also mid can be tricky, right, if a guy has a flank. GX definitely does have win cons. They just need to dive in. They have to find a flank on Sivir and Taliyah. They need to one-shot Sivir or Taliyah when the fight starts. Even a Vi ult on top of Taliyah, if Rakan and Akali have a flank, is a way to start the team fight, same as Sivir. So yeah, Fnatic mostly wants fights front to back. GX wants a flank, GX wants to also get a lead early with their draft. Maybe only top lane actually, because bot 2v2 is not easy against Nico. And jungle and mid is also not great for GX. It's just top that can win early.
Things are going down, you can see that that's from the wrong
Bloody.
side. Gank time.
Didn't he see him? I guess not.
A flash to be burned. Bloody seismic shove holding on.
Wow!
No.
Good flash by Bloody. I'm not sure how can I describe the taste besides meaty.
He did actually back, so Isma's timing there is interesting. As Mega not going to be used, there's a Dominus.
Dragon D, oh my god.
Poked out, but not with the Q. Emperor's just going to walk it out. And
I think Imperials has to be careful because Razork most likely calling a dive top as possibility. Since Isma was piping top lane, Razork got a dragon.
But as you said,
this is hard to avoid when you are Noah, has flash, has ult. I mean, he's just dead.
He's about to die. Flighty sends it down with the wall as well.
No counterplay.
No chance. First blood over to
I like how Jun didn't even help. Jun was looking at him and then he decided to walk it out the other way. Oh wait, there's actually an ad going on right now because I forgot to play ads. My bad, there chat. I will play ads later, so you don't get ads in game. Nice turn on to Razork, by the way. This is actually well played. Razork is gonna die here. Wait, why is... Okay. Upset.
Jackie finds Upset. He misses until he doesn't.
Razork doesn't die, but Upset dies. That was well played by GX though. They all pulled the trigger onto Razork to make sure that he can't move. I was surprised this TP worked. I mean, I feel like Upset could just use spell shield. No way, right?
The ult from Jun and the exhaust to just stop anything happening.
Huh?
Sneaky monkey.
What is this?
A wall out. 1900, 1800. The engage from Isma. Set up as Jackie.
What
Engages
the
as
fuck?
well. Over the wall.
Okay. And Rakan had to flash away. But GX is back now. 1000 gold lead, getting that second dragon of the game. Hiker Bone, thank you.
For Lot with Stride Breaker in the range matchup, he's going to be able to get on some of these targets a little bit easier as Giant X trying to persuade Razork to leave. There's the assault and battery. Cease and desist rather with a flick back.
Isma
was waiting for it. The flash hit pop blossom on lost for it.
Well played, but the double peel from Jun. Jun now. Razork wants to flash over the wall. Flashes and kind of takes Jackie's with him. Now Jackie's is alone on the side, but gets away with a nice flash. Very neat flash. 1 for 1 so far. Empiros. Okay, I like this. Noah still has flash. Noah is holding on to it. The prediction from Bloody doesn't work, and now Noah can flash over the wall. Okay, well played. I think GX is playing actually well mechanically. Jackie's on Akali, man. Jackie's on Akali. Like, look at this. Jun now gets double knock-up and double ult on 2 people. Then Jackie's gets RE, so you know if Razork goes over the wall, he follows him up, instant the ult executes, and nice flash.
But it was a very late
Okay, and now I think
from
Vladishev
Heroes.
just...
And now
Well,
that's
never
top
mind.
lane turret taken by Lost.
I think Vladishev just early W'd Noah, because if Noah flashes away from him, Vladi can still chase him, but that Noah flash over the wall just ruined the play for Fnatic. Also the fact that Nar TP'd and they didn't really win the fight 1-for-1 with a Vlad TP, with Nar TP. So bad for them. Nar should be winning side up. He's 1.2k gold behind, and as soon as he gets Trinity and that range advantage, he still wins. Upset is also done with Karl, 6 gold ahead of Noah. But then after that gang from Vi, the matchup just became so much harder. Razor? Wait, that was a really good play. That was fucking huge.
Double TP, triple TP. Okay, everybody in. Isma says send it, and he sends Razor back. Double Cyclone comes out. Jackie's, he's already jumped.
What the fuck is GX doing? They are diving down tower so deep, what? No way! Oh my god, it worked! Holy shit, GX! Noah dies, but they take 2 kills for it. That was insane! Didn't expect them to go so deep, but Rakan now is gonna catch this head out.
Now it's Dragon and a huge amount of damage on the mid lane.
One is 1 for 2 again.
I think Lospa trolled his ult a little bit. They didn't really need it to kill Noah. And because of that, he didn't have ult to peel the counter-engage from GX. Okay, Fnatic is trying to get this bot tower, but the counter for GX is going mid lane. Upset might be getting dove if he... Yeah, wait, Upset? He is that. Oh, the spell shield was so fucking good! What? What is happening? Oh my god. Oh my god, Noah! No way!
Against the wall.
No!
He's hit. And Fnatic.
What was that, Noah? What the fuck were you cooking, brother? That was a sick spell shield, though. Look closely. He doesn't use it on this one. Look at his spell shield. Oh my god, man. The timing was flawless. And then Lospa re-engages the fight because he knows Nar TP'd. I feel like the only win con for GX that would be reliable is this Hex Dragon Soul. Razor getting caught here. No, he's catching them instead. TP coming from Renekton. But he's not here. June gets one-shot by Upset. Upset really nice spell shield yet again. Isma will have to queue out now. Isma sells ult. They're going on to Upset. Ah, the Nick ult is not bad. They got Jankos. What Jankos with the double. And now Imperius has no Mega. Razor no ult as well. Getting run down here. No flash on the monkey. Some nice team fighting. Akali is so huge in this game. Jack is 5-0 and 2,000 gold ahead of Vladi. No poke from Varus happened yet, which makes the champ way worse, because he brings no value in fights where he can poke. And here we go, Razor is the target! But look at Isma, Isma is doing so much HP, Upset is free to auto-attack. Jackis gets one, Jackis knocked up, Jackis, he's so tanky. Jackis, nice stopwatch. They go down to GX, Jackis! And a 1-for-1, but GX gets the dragon. Upset with 3 items now. If Upset gets LDR, Fnatic is gonna win the game. Assuming that GX doesn't get the soul. So the next fight will be the most important part of the game. Either GX wins the fight, gets soul, win the game, or they lose the fight, Upset gets LDR, and the game is over. Okay, so GX has full control over this area. As you can see, GX have good vision right here. They have vision here, they have this mid prio. Akali is flanking from both sides. Not easy fight for Fnatic. They want to go mid and they want to... Oh, Lot is also flanking, very well done. I really like the setup by GX. It feels so difficult to walk into these guys. Poke lands from Varus. I think Fnatic looks like they just want to force a fight. No Meganar. If Meganar times out and then GX takes the fight will be so much easier.
He's going to lose it, and that's going to be the go button for Giant X.
And you can see Lot is waiting it out now. Sees him.
Emperor's no Mega. They go. Flash W from Lot. Okay, nice flash from Noah. Fnatic is gonna lose this fight. Oh my god, so much damage from Jackis! Isma take notes, flash. Nice flash from Razor, but that doesn't matter. They get the dragon. 7-0-3 Dalakali. Absent is on the way.
Meanwhile, it's a long walk from
This is the Baron is taking no damage because they are hitting is a 3. Another engage on Razork. Jankos is tipping on the mid wave, so he has somewhat of a flank. Isma is gonna die. No, it has GA. And now look at Jun is staying on top of. Okay, Jun got 2 men. Jankos maybe going a little bit too deep. Nice stopwatch. And Pyros has flash. Flash in! Mega Absent now stepping up! Finally with auto attacks. But there's just not enough damage to kill this clock. Wait, bounces?
Triple kill. Empress punched in the back. Dinosaur down.
What the fuck?
Once again.
That was a crazy Meganar.
To carry that fight, but it wasn't enough. We're gonna come back to this dragon.
Okay, this fight, Razor is the engage. And now look at Upset. Flash debuted, instantly flash on by June. Like Upset can't press a button. He was not paying attention to the Necton flash, he trolled.
It was beautifully orchestrated.
And now even though the next fight is not so bad for Fnatic, yes they lose 5, yes they kill only 3, but they got 1000 gold shutdown onto Sivir here, so Sivir will get 4 items. The problem is now we are also playing as Hextech Dragon, right?
We didn't see that immediate play, but with Jackie's focus on Razor, Upset gets a ton of value in
yeah, Upset has so much damage from the bounces here.
Again onto Loss as he goes for the ultimate with a huge ult from Imperos. But watch the spell shield.
Spell shield's W, but lot kills.
I think just enough damage with the boomerang to kill off No in the back. It was
It's still playable for Fnatic.
The game's not done yet. With Baron now in full focus, Fnatic look for a pick before we start thinking about it. Weaver's Wall going to come out as well.
Lot, no flash.
Looking for Lot. Dominance popped out.
Very well done so far. He's so beefy though. Too many cold, not bad. This is really good fight for Fnatic. Lot is gonna die though. And so will Nico. So will Lospa. Razork, really deep. No, I caught though, no flash! Why was he there? Damn, I feel like Poke Varus gets so useless at setup of the game. Jackie still has ult, he's fishing, but he's spotted. Oh! Here we go, Jackie's on the flank! Flash onto Upset, really good spell shield! Look at Jackie's! Jackie's! Oh my god, the woman combo is there for GX! Jackie's takes down Upset once! But look at the damage, Upset! Upset! He's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Fnatic is lost, Fnatic lost. Huge! What? Was he trying to 6-pack him? That should be the game chat. Oh my god, no way.
Success for Giant X. They will finish off Razork as the rest of the members will push in towards the base.
Razork's gonna die here as well.
No way, okay. They found him, Jackie's TP's on the ward that is directly behind Upset. Jackie's does the damage, pops his GA. Nah, the dead timers are too long, it's 35 minutes in the game.
Big damage to those objectives as he pokes out, gets the ace
and GX wins the series in a 2-1 fashion. Not bad, not bad, I guess. I'm happy that GX actually played pretty well with that 1-1 comp. They tried to flank. Yeah, this was so much more hype, right? This is actually so much more hype. I enjoyed this game. I really like how they played with their 1-1 comp. Akali flanking every fight. I think Jackis was the MVP. Hey, yo! By the way, this matchup is actually mega hype because it's Nako against Kana. These guys are cracked. I think the rest of the matchups is a little bit one-sided on the KC side, but top lane matchup can be exciting. Why does Cal look so much different now? Jarvan, Naut, Pantheon, Rumble. First pick belongs to Vitality, and they can choose between Orianna and between Ryze here. Both champs open. At first stand, we've seen these mid bans pretty much every game. Karma ban. Okay, so this is Ryze Orianna trade. But if you trade Ryze Orianna, some teams like to play sub like Ani. Oh wow. Orianna first pick it is. What the fuck are these guys hovering? Are they friends? You don't pick Seraphine like this, no? You pick Ashe and then you pick Seraphine on 3, so they don't pick Naut. Actually, Naut is banned. I guess they are fine doing this. Flashy is a Pyke player if he wants to play it risky. If this is a Seraphine lock-in, this is also going to be Xin Zhao potentially on 2. Why? Bro! I think they're all hovering Braum because of the new LCS analyst. It is an Ashe lock-in, so they prepare to lock down their bot lane. I think Xin Zhao is amazing with Seraphine, by far the best jungler, but you can play Xin into... So you can play Pantheon into Xin if they steal it. So let's say what Linza is gonna do here. Some teams try to play Nocturne or Orianna. I don't like this combo. I think you should just steal the Xin Zhao. Caitlyn Bard against Ash and Seraphine with a Galio in the mid lane. I mean, not gonna lie, all the teams are cooking here. KC needs more physical damage. They already have good AP with Galio, Seraphine, and they have shit ton of CC. So more CC will not be efficient. You want to pick more AD damage now. You want a Pantheon, you want a Xin Zhao, you maybe want something like Zahen. On the side of Vitality, it's actually quite similar. They need a frontline and tanks. I think a Sion could fit their combo very well. Narban normally means you want to blind pick a tank. A Mundo ban. I think Mundo is normally fine with this kind of comp as well. But since you would prefer a Bruiser, it makes sense to ban the Mundo. If Xin Zhao is left open, I expect KC to just pick Xin Zhao on 4 and give counter pick to Kana. And now I actually don't really know what do you pick if you're Linzas. I think you can consider something between Aatrox, Trundle and Zahen. And then most likely blind pick is Sion. Sion, Aatrox, Sion, Zahen or Sion, Trundle. If they blind pick the Necton instead of Sion and Aatrox. Okay, I believe Kana is gonna go Cassante now. I think Kana goes Cassante or Sion, and I feel like KC just has way better time in team fights. But I don't hate Aatrox here. If Aatrox picks Aatrox against Galio Xin Zhao, at least he's gonna play against 3 melees, which most likely Kana is gonna draft a melee as well here. I don't think Kennen is great for KC. They do not go a melee champion. They actually prefer a winning lane top lane over picking a champion for the draft. So this is gonna be Aurora top. Okay, guys, which draft do we prefer more? I think KC has still better team fighting, even through that Aurora. KC has also a winning top lane matchup, which is not common against Renekton, but Aurora wins that. Xin Zhao, Aatrox. Aatrox is a bit faster, but Xin Zhao is just better with Ashe Seraphine behind him. Bot lane 2v2, I think Ashe and Seraphine takes it. And then mid 1-on-1, Galio is just too tanky and plays for Prio. Orianna outscales. Okay, so Linzas got bot side. He was faster than Xin Zhao, so he gets bot side, and then he bases. And then he opens to top side, gets good vision in the jungle, and then is still in time for his Gramp. I actually really like this pathing from Aatrox. He did, he put a lot of vision for his team while still maintaining jungle tempo lead. That's because Aatrox is much faster than Xin, but yeah, really nice information, look. Yag is just on wards all the time. Okay, by time we'll be giving up the Scuttle Crab. Scuttle fight!
You're starting to see Naknako drift down from the top side of the map.
That's what I'm talking about, chat. Everybody gonna give up their life to get that skull for jungle. That's how broken skull is. That being said, I feel like Yag is making the same mistake as other jungler like Isma did. Yag is trying to do Dragon, and even though he has 1000 damage smite, Linzas is free to invade his top side. And now Linzas is gonna steal his chickens and his red buff. So I really dislike this Dragon. I think it's very off-tempo Dragon. You used your tempo to play for Scuttle. You cannot stay so long. Okay. Yag is really behind now. Go. Wow! Busho flashed in! Humanoid. Kao actually bait the Busho. So yeah, what happened is that Linzas got all the topside camps from Yike, and now Yike only got red buff, and now Linzas has his topside camps, grabs. Wow, the flash in was amazing! Holy shit, Flashy, that flash Q! That was sick! And Vitality is pulling ahead. Okay, if Kana dies here... No way, dude. Oh my god, that's a disaster for KC. Oh, that is a complete disaster for KC. They are going to be behind in all 3 lanes now. Kana still ahead in gold over Naknako, but giving up that free kill, Naknako can get grabs. Linzas can get grabs, Naknako can hit the tower. Yeah. Linzas? No flash, Yike. Yike is gonna die here. Oh, nice ult by Yike, but he gets stunned anyway. And locked down. I feel like KC is playing really cocky, and that Aatrox pick is working wonders. Humanoid has shockwave. Look, Aatrox got another 2 camps out of Yike. Damn, people got lazy. People forgot how to play of Dragon tempo. Like these are just not good Dragon starts from Yike. and from Isma. These dragons cost them so much tempo. Yike making 2 tempo mistakes in the early game. Now Linzer is sitting as a standard Sky and null Magic Mantle, when Xin Zhao doesn't even have a standard Sky. Like if Aurora gets really fed and she goes onto Karzi or Humanoid and gets a full combo off, I think she is good. But the next one always brings usefulness, which is being beefy Canadet. That's a dead Aurora. That's gonna be so many plays as well because of 3 grabs. Kana's TP, so I guess probably it's gonna be 2 max, maybe even only 1. But yeah, that is looking like KC will have to really step up their game if they want to win this game. I think they need to... Actually, like, what is their win con at this point, right? You are playing Aatrox against enemy combo, you're so fed, you don't really die easily. Sure, yeah, you were winning bot lane, but you still died to that beautiful Q flash from Flashy. Like, look, Yike is so obsessed with these dragons. But look at what is happening top lane. Yike is losing T-camps again. He just can't catch a break. This is terrible for him. Even if he gets this dragon, it will not change the outcome of the game, that he is giving up so much gold and so many resources to Linzas. I don't know why he didn't finish it. I guess he has no smite, they just prioritize the dive more. Oh my god, they played it pretty poorly though. No way. Kana? Oh! The Aatrox sword pierces through Aurora! Oh, that was way too close. Way too close. That was like a standard Sky Aatrox passive proc. That was really lucky, I feel like. Yeah, I got the red buff away as well, and I guess the Yak now didn't lose 2 camps, but still a kill is a kill. Kana?
Look at this now, Dagda. I mean, quickly to interrupt because Kana's in a bit of trouble with Dominus out as well. And that
oh! Close. Humanoid is here protected by Flashy.
Now KC trying to respond on bot side.
And now with the double binding as well.
Yike. That was a very good play by Yike. Really good play by Yike. Amazing play by Yike. Should be that Flashy. Humanoid has to flash, I think. Maybe not. Okay, has to flash. Well done! They are giving up everything top lane though. Like, look at it. So I think Kana TP was too much. I'm not really sure why he TP'd. I feel like he just said fuck it, I don't want to play weak side all the time. So he just went completely elsewhere. Is KC washed? Nah, I think it's just the first game. KC also was looking pretty bad against G2 in the first game in the final. Maybe they just need to find the rhythm again. Could also be game 1. Could be another 3-game BO3. I just don't see Vitality 2-0 in KC. Like, come on.
And you get the Rift Herald. So I think if you're KC, from a position where you're behind like this, getting this is okay. As Flashy and Lince still want to contest.
Booster flashes over the wall. Yike hasn't got his hands on the Herald just yet. Lince's running on in. Yike getting low, getting hit away. Lince's with a level lead. As Naknako strike break.
Yeah, I get that. Okay, gold comes in from Yike! He was trying to flash over the wall! Naknako now is buying so much space here. Kiao, plug face, has flash, but I mean, there's no way. I think this game is just over. Busho. Nah, this game is like I think Lince's amazing game from him, really. I'm gonna review this game because it's such a good game to show why jungle tempo is something you can't mess up in games like these. Because this all started from Yike fucking it up. So jungle gap. Yeah, I think it's a jungle gap. I actually think it's a jungle gap. Look at Linces, he does so much.
Yike though tries to make a play onto Flashy, but he actually fails his flash over the wall after this. You'll see now in a second as Naknako goes in, they try to commit. Yike tries to flash over onto Flashy, doesn't get over.
Oh my god, man, Linces so clean with that. And then Naknako, they have no damage to kill him. Naknako. What? Oh my god, no way, that was insane! What do you mean he predicted his double E? What? That was crazy!
Not expecting that ult from downtown, but
holy shit! At some point at least he had like 4 finals a year. It makes sense, it was too much, but at least like 2 finals a year I feel like should be offline Flashy.
through. Kana pops him.
This arrow sucked. Oh!
Kites away though.
Okay, is that? Uchizen, thanks so much for the primer. Nagnako is fishing.
Ooh. Yeah. We'll both get outfits on, and we're gonna play body slam.
I thought you meant
Yike.
Okay, Yike.
Renekton is not here, a bad fight. What? Holy shit, that was insane, Michael blessing for Flashy. Renekton is now tipping in, but he's a little bit alone, who carries the focus. Nagnako is doing so, buying a lot of space, but is it too deep? That's the question. Seraphine ult is terrible. Kalist has to flash away Linzas. Holy moly, Vitality is playing it so well. That Shockwave was good as well at the beginning of this fight. And now I feel like Linzas and Nagnako are just building so much space. Busho, I mean, he's no way he's getting out of there. Okay, well, apparently there is a way. Karzi. That is the most useless Caitlyn. That was the most useless Caitlyn ever. The crazy part about this is that they had no business fighting here, but they both team just did. Look at that Michael blessing from Flashy and then the Shockwave pulling two people back.
The actual damage isn't here. Kalist is hitting his keyboard like a madman. Look at how he actually tries to cut
Yeah,
this.
Kalist is trying to glide on them, but he just doesn't have enough peel and enough help.
No damage with them. The team isn't there, and once the flash is burnt,
Why is still Linzas not stunned? Because of Bard item. Bard cleansed him. He was so clean though, he was so fast.
Says the fake goes in.
Humanoid's there as well. Yike is caught out, and as you said,
Yike has to go in, he has no way out.
As he jumps on in because he has no
He's
choice.
dead.
Pressing guard, he's dead. Kazi one shots him.
That's gonna be a Baron.
Circle. And now
I feel like they should send Humanoid top lane, because KC team has very low engage. That's their only engage arrow. Humanoid caught. Wait, good Bard ult. This could be big. Nice Bard stun as well. Karzi is doing a lot of damage. Look, he's almost to hitting Yike. Yike is 10 HP. Karzi is he gonna flash in? Yes, that's gonna be a reset. Push has to flash away as well. The damage is insane from that Caitlyn. Damn, man, this Caitlyn hits so much. Holy fucking, it's like two autos or 3 autos max to kill a Seraphine.
Vitality know what they can do, and the damage is sticky.
And then Nagnako also getting a solo ball onto Kana.
I think this tower goes down, this double cannons.
Karzi. Karzi left alone in the mid lane. Nagnako tippy top for another tower.
One inhibitor down in the mid lane. Top's gonna go as well as Nagnako teleported towards this at 11,000 gold.
I have a feeling that we are gonna see Kana playing a tank next game.
And then you just get to
For this Aurora performance, he is going back to jail. Chad, do you feel satisfied that Riot made an item that is not overpowered, but is a new to-go item for AD carries, Hex Optics? If Bard is here, by the way, Humanoid doesn't get caught, but still a good ult from Bard. And then look at Caitlyn, okay? As soon as he's in Zao ult... Busho?
Nagnako on the boost here.
Whoa!
Okay, he gets another solo kill.
That might be the game. Kalist has flash. Wow, nice side step.
Unless I missed the third.
Yeah, Hex Optic is a really great item. I love the design of this item.
He's just him. Oh dear.
Nah, he's fine. I mean, he's baiting.
He has That's the problem. Serix gets pop, magical journey. Thank you. Look at the rack.
That was a great year.
That was a good year. I'm going to buy that. Now, another good time.
Linzas. I mean, Yike, Linzas.
Linzas.
Nice ult from Kana. Whoa! Whoa! Kana did like 80% to Caitlyn, but no other damage. Linzas gets the reset with ice. Is this KC making the comeback? Nagnako! Nagnako with the shockwave delivery! Holy shit! That was insane! And Karzi finally can auto-attack. That was one hell of a shockwave delivery from Nagnako and Humanoid. What a great combo to end the game. And this, my friends, is why nobody is playing against Orianna and she stays as a permaban pretty much every single game. But guess what? KC wanted to try. They tried. They failed. Okay, boys. Vitality is now playing second pick. They have last pick now. Karma ban here. Rise ban from KC side. I feel like KC is actually banning champions. They would normally be first picking because of previous game. Normally would first pick Rise, but now we don't want to because they can risk playing anyway into it and you can afford losing another game. Jarvan is open. Pantheon is open.
Do they try and focus that?
I think they shouldn't ban Jarvan. They should trade if anything for Pantheon. Yeah, I feel like this is a hard draft already.
But a lot of the answers
but not because an first pick Azir. It's a hard draft because you pick Varus 1-2. Because like the caster said, you kind of feel like you need to deny Jarvan now. Because if you don't deny Jarvan, they get a good Jarvan game with Azir in their team. They also went front to back, and KC can pick a tank later on. And now I guess Kalist has to think twice if he wants to pick Sivir or not into this. Ambessa into Jarvan. This is Ambessa flex pick, Ezreal they pick. I believe Ezreal has great scaling nowadays with Spear of Shojin and Endless Hunger. You get so much CDR, you have no cooldown on Q. It used to be quite weak compared to Crit 80 carries, but against Poke Varus, Ezreal... Well, Poke Varus wins lane. Poke Varus is actually a counter to Ezreal. But I think DPS-wise, Ezreal can do more damage in after 2 items. Even early game as well, if you want to play for push. They yoink the Rakan. I feel like Alistar ban is amazing here for Vitality. And then another question is, what is Vitality going to pick top lane? Because Vitality will most likely be locking mid lane on 4 and last picking top, right? Nar is open as a blind pick for Kana. Kana is a guy who could blind pick Nar. Kana could also just go Sion, but then I think Nagnako goes Nar. Kana could go Cassante, same thing, Nar. So if KC wants to blind pick top, I think Nar ban makes sense. And they will have to blind pick top. I just don't know how does Vitality win against Ezreal in late game team fights. Yeah, Ahri sounds decent for Huma. At this point you're playing a dive comp, right, Vitality, so I think makes sense to pick Ahri. Whoa! Humanoid LeBlanc! I mean, LeBlanc is good against Ezreal. Lots of damage, lots of burst. Like the caster said. So much pressure on that backline now. Would prefer Ahri. I just think LeBlanc is more exciting. If you pick Leona, it's because they have very low CC, so Leona has huge value. I think KC cooked really hard with this draft. They have amazing tankiness and so much base damage. Very good team fighting. For Vitality,
Jack's another great option, actually.
I mean, I feel like Vitality is gonna really hard lose team fights later in the game, but they have winning lanes, so they need to snowball. This is the question is gonna be between snowballing or losing the game. If the game plays out similar to last game, I think Vitality can snowball and win, but if not, yeah, I don't see them having a lot of win counts.
I had his number in game 1, and we remember talking him up. Game 1, that guy.
Kana?
Red hot. Wouldn't you think, Daggy?
Early game Jax wins this matchup and best outscales later on. Early game Jax with Undying just pretty much wins every matchup, like especially the first push.
But he wasn't this consistently dangerous as now. It does feel like that first split, he was...
Rakan has more sustain in this lane, so if you take bad trades but you can sustain back, it's fine. If you take all-in trade, that's a problem. Yeah, he's gonna get good vision. As he bases, he might use... Oh.
Gank, flag and drag now nice and early as home guards.
Okay, so they know Linces is around. I don't think Kana is gonna die unless he gets stunned and flashed on by Jarvan. This could be a stun from Nagnako. Oh.
Just barely. Saw him? Maybe not.
Maybe he didn't. Well, he definitely does now.
Okay, yeah. But, I mean, trying to bait it in at the very least, waste some time. Meanwhile, we look towards
no mana for a Kazi.
On the bot lane, Kazi has run out of mana though. Arcane Shifters. Kana knows, of
no
course,
way.
But wait, maybe he doesn't. Counter-strike in. Stun up.
Ah, Linzas flashed in, but he didn't get a kill.
Yike comes in as Nagnako.
Linzas flash out though.
Yike needs to keep it going. He can't. He runs out and...
Okay, I can't believe this, that he almost died. After seeing him too.
I thought Yike would continue forward because Linzas...
Look at Linzas. Look at Linzas game rate. Look at Linzas game rate. He's instantly invading chickens. Insta chicken invade. Very well played by Linzas.
Maybe unsure because...
And Bushokap spotted them, but he didn't. So then Linzas is gonna get ahead in the jungle again, and Nagnako is still having top pressure.
We'll find out.
Really, really well done. I like when jungle is playing with brain, because it makes me think that, like, I'm not watching NPCs, you know, it makes me think, like, one jungler can outsmart the other and get a slight lead. And it's one camp, but this is all you can really get in the jungle, right? Maybe a little camp lead. And now look, Wukong is also adapting. He saw Jarvan leave, and he's like, okay, so I know you took my Raptors, but I know you didn't take your Gramp, and I also know you are at your Raptors, so I'm gonna yoink your Gramp. And now the TP spots Wukong! As Jax is flying to top lane, Wukong gets spotted, I'm pretty sure, right? I think so at least, or did the ball not spot him? Like look, he gets double spotted, but they want to take this 2v2, that's why Kana stays. Kana is aware, Kana needs to buffer the stun. Linzas not even paying attention, by the way.
Turns into a 1v1 flag and dragging the damage is immense. Triple longsword, cataclysm down, level 6 advantage.
Oh my god, the stun from Nagnako and the Q out! Linza's doing a lot of damage though. Linza's doing way too much damage.
Nagnako wants his grabsman, wants to just order them down, but as he runs for his life,
okay, Linza's will be able to base here.
First blood still.
Who's gets better in this game? For sure, KC.
It's a kill. Kazi cleanse, flash away.
Okay, that's gonna be a kill for Kalist.
Kalist is just ordering out with lethal tempo, close to a kill. Kazi knows he's about to die, tries to kite him.
Whoa! Kalist also the Q trying to snipe as well. Are they gonna go for another dive? Nagnak, Kana. No ult, has flash. Karzi dead.
No cleanse. There's no cleanse. And Kazi stepped that far forward. True Shot Barrage is an assassination.
And they used TP on Azir, so well done. I think Yao shouldn't have TP'd like this. But yeah, Busho is popping off on this Leona. Karzi getting caught. Yike.
Nagnako wants the minions, but as he steps up, maybe he's gone too far forward. Counter-strike.
Oh my god, the sidestep was good and he ults in time, but I think he's just dead here. No way, no way. Nagnako! The sidestep on Ambessa! This guy is crazy! Kalist? Kalist has no plans. Okay. I feel like if Flashy was good, he would have instantly flashed on him with ult and just W'd him. TP comes in from LeBlanc.
Yeah, the TP flank's huge. Counter-strike's going to keep Kana here, who just teleported back.
That's no way he lets this.
The top laner of KC is Humanoid.
Well played by Humanoid, and that is a really, really big snowball point now for Vitality. As Kana has no TP, so this Jax will milk the tower. Oh wow, really well played. Linzas is controlling the pace of this game too. He has only one assist, but he's counter-jungling onto Yike. Every single time Yike goes for a dragon, every single time Yike makes a tempo mistake. I really don't like how Yike is playing today though. It's not helpful that he's playing very slow clearers. Bob Atrix and Jarvan clear so much faster. But I really, really like how Linzas is playing. That being said, it's not hard to just play on tempo and, you know, farm camps over doing dragons. It's literally that simple.
Again,
2-level gap in the top lane.
What can you do for some of these lanes? As Nagnako onto Kana once again.
No way.
Him, him. He empowers.
Whoa! Solo Polo! Jarvan get assist because of the flag. But holy fucking shit, it's been from Temu. Azir went protocol first item. I can explain a little bit of logic behind this item here, okay? If you go proto belt on Azir against the blank specifically, you are not as squishy, right? So it's way oh, Yike is the target, Yike is the target. The ult from Varus is a little bit bad though, but Linzas is tanky enough. Linzas might be flashing in here. Nope, they're just choosing to go onto Busho. And Kalist should be flashing away, no, just cleanse. Wow, no, never mind. I think he could have just cleansed and run, but... Nagnako now, guys, almost level 12. Now level 12, 2.5 thousand gold lead. Wait, is Nagnako going for the kill now?
1v2 is now going to be the biggest question. Kalist has a true shot barrage he can use from afar onto Busio, trying to escape.
He's holding his E.
The stun out, he brings out the B. Nagnako counter-strike, once again pops the ulti.
Wow!
Nagnako
gets away, gets pressure on his side, gets away, just walks it out. It's tonight means today, yeah. Means tomorrow, means today, means tonight. Do you get it? Rakan so much more squishy. Leona takes very little damage. Yike though. Nice cancel. Bro, they fought without Jax. I can't.
Is a little bit deep, but here comes the raid boss. However, is it too late? Public execution from Kana gets a clone, but now that Nagnako's here,
Nagnako! You monster! Holy shit, Nagnako! Look at him! Oh, okay, the ult is not bad, but Nagnako! Bro, why is Zinka so slow at removing Cataclysm though? Holy shit! Casey's father has arrived and his name is Nagnako. But yeah, you should not fight without Jax when your Jax is so ahead. A little tip. No, it's gonna disappear. It's actually gonna disappear. That's a tilter. That is a tilter, guys. That's a fucking tilter. I'm gonna be honest. I think Vitality might be emotionally affected by the last 1 minute. Not only they took a fight without Nagnako, but also they just ruined their tempo on Jarvan to do this. Humanoid is dead. Like, this is looking really hard now.
over to Kana. KC are slowly crawling back.
This humanoid would never die if Jarvan would not take Herald. You know what I mean? It's all small things, but they matter. I think you just have to take a fight without the Jax. I don't think Jax can 1v5 this game, I'm gonna be honest here. I feel like Karzi and humanoid have to pull their own weight. Because you see right now, Nagnako can really like freely auto-attack the He's 3k gold ahead. He's level 16. Good thing he scales up to level 20. And you know, Jax is one of the few champions in the game that actually scale to 20. Game is gonna slow down for us. Everybody is just playing for items. Humanoid slowly bouncing top lane, soon level 15. Endless okay, so Ezreal is really hard spike. He has no pen, but he has Endless Hunger, Trinity, and Muramana. Shit ton of AD with shit on CDR.
Yeah, legal is the word I'll use.
But I think it'll be just for Kalist.
Bought out.
Wait.
Step too far forward.
Oh my god, they misplayed though. They misplayed the engage. Humanoid.
Vitality grouped up in the mid lane together. They don't have Nagnako, and with double cyclone, Humanoid is about to get.
Oh my god, no way! Okay, Humanoid is dead. I thought he's gonna live.
With a solar flare.
And bro, what the fuck? Kalist gets engaged by Rakan, but there is no follow-up. They all go on Ezreal, but Ezreal somehow baits them in.
Making sure he could not
Kalist, the flash cleanse, just baited the entire Vitality roster.
Pressure on the map, then you can allow Nagnako to try and do something. But at the moment, he's just been locked by KC in their defense.
I mean, he's just whacking away.
Okay, Nagnako. He will have good ult here. Oh, he's Nagnako fucked up. He's gonna die here. Oh my god, 1-for-1 though. Nagnako is dead. Humanoid is on the run. Kalist is gonna kill him. Nagnako is trying so hard to be active, but I mean he just gets locked down by Leona. Yo. Oh, wait. I mean, they found Kiao. Maybe not the way they wanted to find Kiao. Kiao dies. 1-for-1 so far. Yike though. Yike is fishing for Huma.
Vitality, how will they escape this? Humanoid, a little bit low.
No smite, Humanoid can base, but has no TP for like 10 seconds. I wonder if Nagnako is gonna try to go in here.
He's still tanking up to level 18.
Okay, he goes on to Kalist. Kalist nice Q says Nagnako buying a lot of time. Good ult there, good stopwatch, but Falechi is gonna die. Karzi is so useless. I mean, LeBlanc is dead as well. Litra is Nagnako doing everything. It's so unplayable. It's so unplayable for him.
Over to the Grom. Dragon down.
Yeah, they just don't have damage. Humanoid tried to join that fight. Tried to.
He knows he's got to
No way.
time.
Oh my god, Nagnako! Kalist too cocky. Dies.
Run it all the way out as he comes back to life. Counter-strike spaced again, jumps back in, but Nagnako.
It's like Nagnako and 4 picks. Merrick's value.
But it's right in front of Kazi.
Kana?
Ambitious, rest team not here. Chains corruption, keeps him in place and with the quickness as well.
No way. Okay, Humanoid. Well, okay, Kana is gonna die, but look how long it takes them to kill Kana. And now KC will get the Baron and they will get out.
It's worth if they can get out.
And they will.
I mean, the big advantage though. Wait, Kalist?
He stayed for the timing. He's got
okay, Javan knows. He was trying to kill Bushu, I think. Bushu no flash. Yeah, if Yike steals, it's GG. If they get Montan, it's mega GG. Nice, very well played by Vitality. Okay. Not over yet! Says Nako! 3 dragons to 3 dragons, a 39-minute banger. Oh my god, bro, that felt like an angle, but they whiffed it. That actually felt like they had an angle.
Lucio immediately McHale's himself off of the Varus ult.
These cannons are doing so much work here, Baron, though. Kali, it feels like he has no cooldown on his ult, he just keeps spamming him every wave.
Force a play in mid.
Linzas has lots of armor. KC is going towards that Baron. There is a good ward there that will spot them in case they start it. Well, is Vitality's angle to win this? They need to kill Kalist or Kyahu.
Vision is lackluster.
But I feel like at this point they just don't. I feel like at this point they are just too outscaled.
They're the ones who have to approach.
We'll see.
Maybe I'm looking at the brush.
Like this poke damage is good. Nagnako. Kana is dead. Kana is dead. Yike. Yike's taking a lot of the Nagnako. Nagnako is buying so much. Yike. Is Vitality doing this? Oh my god! Nagnako with the 3-man! But Yike is killing Karzi. There's no follow-up. Look, Cow is in. Cow is dead. Cow is dead. What is Nagnako on? What did they feed him? What did they feed Nagnako? He's so insane, this game. What? Kalist?
Right here.
Okay, like
Played that perfect.
Nagnako is European bin.
To get the trip.
What the fuck? Nagnako is a fucking smurfer. Nagnako is a fucking smurfer.
It has been
straight up
20 minutes of waiting to see what the lead does.
Dude, that was a 45-minute.
6-2 and 8.
Wait, oh my god, I finished prediction because I thought they will end. No way. Chad, I finished prediction because I thought they will end. Chad, I finished prediction because I thought they would end. Oh my god. Oh my god, no, please. Oh my god, please! Oh my god, no! No, dude! Look, okay, but Nagnako goes on to Kana. The most important part is that Kana dies quickly. I think the Serpent spying by is massive for Varus. And now it feels like Wukong buys so much time, Team and E. Wukong still actually buys a lot of time against Linkas and Karzi. So he cares more about being durable and not dying than he cares about having more ease in a fight. Wait, Yike? Yike?
It's not a game ender. And there's a lot invested, but Yike cost.
He cyclones as well. That's a big cooldown. And in fact, with his GA not up and available, Chain's corruption looks like a freebie.
Okay, but who cares about Baron? They're not gonna end with it anyway, and everybody's full build. Like, bro, you got Baron, nobody can buy items anymore. You can't push anyway. You know what I mean? This is like the most useless Baron.
It's a third, I think. Fourth.
Like, sure, I guess you can get GA on Linces. They're looking, humanoid. Varus gets, no, it's Rakan who is getting caught. Actually, really good peel. Kana is gonna die here. And I feel like AC is just diving a little bit too deep. The clone gets focused. Karzi is still alive. Nagnako trading the backline. That's why you don't see any follow-up. Linces just tries to ult out. That stance won't be able to finish him off.
And Vitality have numbers.
KC couldn't follow up because Nagnako was threatening.
Yeah, Nagnako was shedding Kalist and Azir.
Let's go back to live C. Fleshy caught out. Quickness comes out as well. Kazi.
Okay, Busha to cleanse. They traded Rakan ult for Leona ult and Leona flash for Rakan cleanse. Rakan still flash. Well, he's taking this red buff. The red buff late game is so OP. Like for sheer amount of the HP region.
This LeBlanc has been getting better and better with age as at full build as well. I feel like
okay, Jack is now taking the red buff.
I'm trying to mark him, but Nagnako can hop over the wall. The dragon
okay, I think they're gonna flip it, no? It looks like they're gonna flip it. Nagnako.
It's precarious, but it's going to turn into a
Kana actually doing a really good job zoning humanoid. Nagnako. They are on to Yike. They're trying to kill Yike. It's gonna be a flip. Yike gets it! Nagnako is on the run. Linces is dead. Varus is already dead, by the way. I don't even know how Varus died. The TPs are coming through. The TPs are coming through. Nagnako gets one. Oh my god, this game is insane. This game is actually insane. What the fuck is going on? Vitality, like, the flip. They lose the flip. They lose the flip and the call to TP and try to end is too late.
It feels like we've said that so often.
We are going 60 minutes. We are actually going 60 minutes. Yike just steps up big time here, stealing this Elder. Oh my god, Nagnako base cancelled. That's really bad. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds on Elder. Okay, Yike flashing in. They are going in. Linces buying a lot of time though. Linces trying to flash out. Linces gonna die here, but so will Yike. Yike has GA though. Linces does not. Nagnako flashing on the back line. Kalist is peeled. Yike dies. Nagnako. Elder is out. I repeat, Elder is out. No, oh, chat, I'm so sorry with the points. Chat, I'm so sorry with the points.
Nako is gonna die. And KC have not only broken my voice, broken the base, they've broken down the door to take us to game 3.
And they've broken the hearts of Vitality fans who believed.
No, but just think about it this way. Like, Vitality could have ended the game, but they didn't. So you should blame them, not me. Just think about it, okay? Be smart, chat. Listen, be smart. My bad, but be smart, okay? Like, right now, there is no way, no? They can for sure end. Or do they not have a wave? I mean, Ambessa is alive in 15 seconds. They for sure end, guys. Come on, they for sure end. They for sure end this game, no? They for sure do. Come on. Actually, okay, Cars and Nako are like 1 hit each. Nako popped off this game so hard and he still lost the game. It must suck to be him. Look at this, bro. Look at how Kel plays this Azir. Look. His stopwatch is here. Then he's pretending to jump. And then Kiao is gonna ult. He does a step back. And then he jumps over the ult, flashes on 3 people. How insane is that? How insane is that? How insane is that, chat? I'm done. Bad streamer. What's jungle EU? Give back points. Refund us. Scammer like always. I can't bet. Okay, I gifted him a sub. I think it's fair. I think it's fair. Like, he 100k, you know. Actually, it's not fair. Why am I getting social pressure? Fuck you, chat. It was an honest mistake, okay? Where's my sub? I lost points. Oh, now suddenly everybody in the chat lost 100k. Suddenly, every single one in the chat lost 100k. Not just one guy, everybody. Okay, let's rewatch this last fight of the game again. I lost my trust in you. This is something you should tell your girlfriend, not me. I hope she will not lose trust in her, though. Lord Bison with the pipe. You see, Lord Bison is being a good guy and he is gifting subs because he knows that the streamer made an honest mistake. So he is gifting you guys subs so you don't complain. Because he's an oiler, he's a nice guy. Thank you, Bison. Thank you. I lost my girlfriend. She left me because I lost points in your channel.
It's precarious, but it's going to turn into a flip. A flip to see if we go to game 3. It's only day 1 of spring, but we are getting a treat. Onto Yike, the quickness comes through as Nako buys time to shot rush. It's taken.
What a close battle. How does the smite go here? Let's go pixel by pixel. It's 2.9k. Khalees is gonna ult. 2.5k, 2.4. 1.8. Early smite from Linzas. Linzas smited first and he smited early, and then Yai gets it with his smite. Actually, green smite looks pretty fucking cool. The animation is sick. Like, it's just a massive green beam. And then smite by Yike and the game is lost. I wonder if they would go, if they could have went for end the game faster though. Like, Nako starts tipping right now. Kiao gets cancelled, but Kana doesn't.
So he's going to run in on the Nexus turrets, try and end the game. He's got the TV shield, but he can only get 1. Kana comes in to defend. Humanoid comes to join in, but the
damn, bro, this was such an insane game. How does Nako even mentally come back from this though? How do you, after a game like this, was, how long was this game? How long was this game? It was a 54-minute game. And you were ahead, by the end of this game, you were 1,000 gold ahead with 476 CS. You popped the fuck off. How do you mentally come back to actually pull out a performance like this in game 3? Well, the good thing is, I guess, enemy team doesn't get Ezreal anymore. Enemy team also doesn't get Azir first pick. Now you can choose first pick, right? It's still winnable for Vitality. But this reminds me of playoffs where KC also won against Vitality after losing game 1. Okay, Vitality is first picking. Pantheon is open. Not anymore. Karma.
No, so it's like it's wins versus the other.
But yeah, it's true. It's not easy to pair Karma with any of the. Well, you can actually pair her with a lot of hyper carries. You could do Jinx here. You could do Helios. You could also do Corki. Corki is still fine here. As for Busho, he can look for shit like Blitzcrank Pike, or he can also just match it with Nami Corki. Corki, Nami, this. If they pick Corki like this, well, they don't actually need to pick Nami now because enemy team is not gonna pick Nami away. But if they steal the Corki, they most likely will want to look for Nami. Jhin is a fine champion with Karma, and is a fine champion to Nami, and is also a fine champion when enemy team doesn't have heavy frontline. So it's a quite okay Jhin game.
What do you think about Jhin?
The biggest issue with the champion is when you like damage against frontline. In Europe, they don't play Lee Sin, but Lee Sin's open as well. Nah, bro, don't way he's picking Jhin. The Kha'Zix in this game, it's so bad. Nocturne, yeah, Nocturne's good. Any Lee Sin then? If you pick any, you need a bruiser jungle with high damage. You could go Viego. Viego. Are you willing to beat Udyr? No. I am a Udyr hater a bit. Naafiri, okay, I see. Naafiri fits with any. The good thing about Vitality comp is that they have so much burst damage, and KC team is actually quite squishy, right? So it fits. The draft is actually good for Vitality. But you can say the same thing about the other side. KC has so much damage, and everybody on the side of Vitality, well, besides Cassandra maybe, is squishy. So if you engage the fight well, essentially this is gonna be in who starts the fight. Whoever starts the fight is gonna win the fight. Whoever gets the first initial engage better will win the fight. If Vitality doesn't burst anyone is cooked, yes. Yes, but how do you not burst anybody with Naafiri, any ults and Jhin? Okay, Linsas. I like that. All on KC. Well, all on KC. It would be a shame if KC wins the game, but you get no points now, would it? well, all on KC, huh? Well, good popping by Linsas to slow down Nocturne's early game.
Helps out. Oh, okay. It goes over to Linsas.
Okay, Linsas, don't waste time. Go topside and keep farming. Very well played by Linsas. He is really... He's really managing to get the better of Yike when it comes to jungle farming in the past 3 games. He always has like some kind of idea how to get ahead each game. It wasn't really enough to carry the last one. Whoa! Karzy flash in but doesn't get the kill and won't be able to use the grenade either. Flash away from Kalist. They know Nocturne's behind and they have to run away.
Let's look for the kill.
No way! No way, Karzy! Holy shit! Damn! But I feel like Kalist is always just too greedy. Why is he walking up? He did the same on Ezreal and died for no reason. Now he's doing that exactly the same thing on Corki. Linsas went Serpents, not Serpents. Linsas is going for Dirk, which means... Why the fuck would Linsas go Dirk? Is he going Hubris? Hubris on a stage game? That's ballsy.
So he's getting a camp lead for himself. He's a level lead, and now here we go.
Hibbers, no, too early, but it's a stun. Nevertheless, the route down as well. Charm just out of range. Fleshy
double flash for nothing.
KC haven't been able to really snowball and set off with a couple of good Nocturne ultis. But it's still early days yet. It's all out. Nucker looking for the flip. Finds it anyway. Now here we go. True damage just kind of puts down the equalizer, but it is going to be ulti for ulti as both top laners.
Ultimate available either, which is a pretty key tool for a lot of their engage and setup. Well, Karzy still putting some hurt onto Kalist here.
Full shot now equipped. Kalist steps up. He has Busio by his side.
Flash.
Flashed away from. Well done from Kalist and Busio.
That just entered the whole Herald play as well. Okay, Busho. Bro, Busho is smurfing or what? Is he like Nako is alone against the whole army?
So I think Nako, like, good call.
Kana's ignite
to set that up. And
okay. Is he okay? Kana's going to auto. Flame spitter out. Nako ignited. Gets away safely.
Wow, Nako, man. The answer is obvious. I'm not gonna say that.
Right. Sets up for the fear, the tethers, the chains. It does get the fleet in the end. Yike thinking about it. The burst damage good.
Oh my god, Yike! So much damage on that Nocturne. Rumble is here now with ult as well. Okay. Humanoid on the way. Kalist. He has rooted, but nobody... Oh, nobody's there! Of course somebody's there! It's Nako! But all the vision is denied and the insect is not good! Nako dies! And so does Karma! That's a complete disaster. Humanoid still has flash. Oh no, Nako overplayed really. Humanoid. Flash in! Double teamers! That's gonna be one reset! Jankos survived somehow with no HP whatsoever. Now Linz is trying to finish off Yike. Will he be able to do so? No, he misses a kill. He misses a second kill. And he's dead.
He's gonna get burned down.
No way, dude.
Kana's rumble is just
no way Kao survives this fight with 10 HP.
Wipe Vitality off the map.
Dude, I feel a bit like Vitality is so close, but they are just mechanically worse. Oh, Busho baited it so well. Another great ult by him. Holy shit, Kali's damage!
Had this fight in spades, Vitality running for the hills, but I think the hills are not going to be their friend. Yike runs through, everything darkness, everything scary. The horror will continue as Vitality run down 6,500 gold. Another fight to the wayside, and KC thinking about the Baron. Can't open up an inner turret.
But that means Kalista's alone now.
He is indeed alone. Naka finds the target. Deadly Clark doesn't connect though. Curtain call.
No way Busho is gonna...
Busho, I believe, as he flashes away now. Maybe max range onto Kalis. 4-shot just out of range.
Okay, Kalis almost gets... Can Vitality Baron? Is Baron the answer, or do they just get Kalis shot down and back off? I guess they get shot down back off. Nocturne is still alive. I think Yao doesn't have damage for this. Oh, Nocturne is ulting. Okay, he does. They have damage if they go do it together.
Like in the last game was key to winning, but Humanoid.
Oh wow.
Paranoia.
Protobelt OP. Dude, it is fear.
They haven't killed him just yet, but Kana.
They did get him though.
Linces wants to get a kill though. He's going to set on up. The Pac-Mates come out.
Kana losing a lot of health here, but I don't think Vitality can really chase this. Kiao is looking for somebody more squishy than Nagnako.
He's sent out, so the rest of Vitality won't continue on.
I'm surprised Linces didn't pull the trigger.
And Fnatic is bro.
I think they didn't have
Fnatic is over the scale. I can't.
I assume he would have just tried to finish off the Nocturne and then go, but
oh my god, this charm was so broken. What a charm. It's like when you play Nafiri against Hui or Nafiri against Ahri, if the Nafiri or Hui, or Ahri I mean, time their abilities well, you never really get a clean clean like damage. You always get cancelled. It's so hard.
Okay, let's go. Teleport not available for Nocturne, so he's got to stick around. Level 16 Cassandra. KC pull off the Baron. Now, Kana face checking. He's okay with it.
Nagnako, the Kiao is looking for something.
1,000 gold.
Swag is something I haven't heard since, well, a long time. Nice, really nice flash.
Tidal Wave stops the rest of the team here as well, as there's no charm onto Linces, but he does press his W. 5 versus 4 again. Humanoid has TP, but he's down for 50 seconds. The TP in the middle by Nako. Ambitious, but he's safe for now.
Dude, the fact that KC actually just refuses to start the objective Linces. Oh my god, the ult onto Karzi was huge. Nagnako is gonna die. Flashy. Oh, the charm sidestep.
Gets destroyed by Kana. I think this game's too far gone.
How many hubris stacks? I think he's at 2. Kiao was ult again in 2 seconds. He's looking. Oh my god, he has so much damage with that Nami.
Regret walking into that choke as KC just making sure the Baron can't be contested. Paranoia once again diving in. It's a Predator missile.
Yo, Yike! Oh my god, he almost takes Linkas as well. He actually does triple kill for Yike! Popping the fuck up with that Nocturnal GA Stride Breaker. Chad, I think that's gonna be the game, unless Humanoid and Nagnako can do something.
As KC.
Okay, I'm gonna finish the prediction and let KC have it.
No revenge, no problems for KC. Reverse sweep in our best of 3. That has
they reverse sweep in a best of 3 true. They even reverse swept game 2 because they were so behind. Okay, from today I have become an any hater. I don't wanna see any. I think this champ is trash. It feels completely useless. It doesn't win lane, it doesn't do anything.
Let's dive the fountain, they say. This is the only way to end the series as they take Karzi downstairs.
Karzi died, then bought the GA. Which was a little unfortunate.
Oh my god, I got the prediction wrong again. Oh no, I'm trolling.
You can vote for Yike, Kalist, or Busio. And it was a long series.
Okay, but it was a good bait, guys, right? Like you believed for a second at least. Tell me you believed for a second. Now Jarvan or Yana, Rise still open for a first pick from Poby. Jojo Pyun is an Nivea player. I just opened the ordering app and it said one pizza in the price of two. No, two pizzas in the price of one. They yoinked the Ezreal away with Xin Zhao. You can pair this with anything though. Corki, Aphelios, Varus. You could do Varus here. Sivir. Sivir is most commonly picked into Varus, but it still works similar into Ezreal. You get Prio mid, just pushing the wave. Early lane though is hard against Ezreal. And Aatrox as an possible answer into Xin Zhao. We have seen LEC play this Aatrox already in previous split. He was always doing quite well. The reason why MKOI is focusing tank bans is because they lack damage to really front to back right? With Sivir and Aatrox scaling, it's pretty much impossible to win front to backs. I wonder how MKOI is gonna finish this comp. This looks like Ambessa blind pick on 4. Ambessa blind pick or Gnar blind pick. Aatrox Karma actually fits together and you farm very fast compared to Xin. We saw how Linkas played into Yike, that's the only game they won. There's also Rumble open here. Oh, Rumble is gonna be. Into Rumble you can play Ornn though, so I think Mainter is gonna play Ornn on 4 here. If they blind pick Rumble like this, it's gonna be Ornn on 4 and maybe a Mel even. Oh, they prepare Ambessa. It's between Ambessa and Ornn. I suppose you can flex Ambessa and Aatrox, right? You can go both jungle, both top lane. Ornn. And then because Mel can bounce Ornn ult, you might have to pick Mel blind on 5. It's not Aurora instead. And then for Jojo Pyun, I mean, he can pick Ornn, he can bounce a lot of abilities in this game. You have Sivir abilities, you have Ornn ult, you have Aurora Q. Or you just go something like Ahri. Is there anything else besides Ahri and Syndra? I don't see Syndra being very good in this game. Why? Because he gets engaged on easily by Ornn. It's like you play no dash AD carry against this enemy comp, you are gonna suffer. Well, fuck it, we ball! That's what Jojo Pyun wants to play. Playing Syndra in this game is close to impossible. It's really fucking hard to play Syndra in this game. You can get engaged on Sivir ult, Ornn ult, you just get run down. I feel like Mel would have made more sense. Aatrox is faster tempo. Navi is playing for team fights. Navi also needs like 3 items on Sivir, but we saw upset play today. If Sivir gets to 3-4 items, she's insanely strong. You also get Ornn items and good frontline in this game. Overall, I feel like Navi comp is just better, so MKOI has to snowball. Bobby? Oh, he's another 6. Nice flash. Okay, he gets a kill here. Well played by Yoya. That was a very unlucky timing, but well done. Flash in insta to follow up Poppy's flash, and that's a free kill. Aurora P6, very easy to gank when she's trading actively. What does the passive do? When you hit abilities, it reduces your ult cooldown. And the ult is the one that empowers abilities, so you want your ult cooldown to be low. Hey yo, he left one Raptor, his next spawn is gonna be delayed. Jojo Pyun is doing great in this lane after this gank. He's 1-0-1. Got that 1 kill on Poppy from the gank, 15 CS ahead, has already 52 stacks on Syndra.
We're gonna have another pause, okay?
Jojo.
As scat of the week from Jojo, but Poppy goes
and a 1-on-1, nice flash as well, but LEC should be able to finish the kill. Actually, wait, Yoya?
No flash available.
Yoya?
Scat of the week is on cooldown. That's a
hard to walk into Karma this early in the game.
It feels like it. Are they still looking for a fight though? I mean,
Yoya
got the damage. Now the engage from Yoya straight onto Paris.
Okay. LEC is healing quite a lot and he's not dead just yet.
Peppering Super with some damage here on the side.
Samdi flashing away, Bubble flashed away from Parus so low, Parus dead now. So that's a 1-for-1 flash in from Yoya, hit Starry on Samdi.
Still unleashed, as now Jojo will join up with the rest of MKOI.
Well, if Aatrox doesn't get reset on his ult, he becomes so much weaker in these fights, right? The initial time he ults, he gets Qs off, has Conqueror stacks, gets that bonus damage, he's so strong, and then when his ult runs out, he's just not that oppressive anymore. Xin Zhao keeps constant power in a fight, he doesn't really get weaker. Ult mostly makes him hard to kill, but when there's a long skirmish, you don't mind it too much. You heal so much from just like proccing your passive with auto attacks. Low cooldowns on E, W, Q. Okay, hear me out. Ambessa abilities is OP dash, OP dash, OP dash, lots of damage, shield.
Members going up on Merwin. He has the flash available this time around, but will get hit by Relech.
He's dead.
Flashes early, call the Forge God now again
well
will land, and Navi will find their kill on the MKOI's top laner.
They're going to be dropped in. It looks like
no flash.
Exactly. So Merwin
Navi giving up Dragon, looking for a dive. Okay, Samdi ulting in. He root onto Ezreal. Super dice. Nice crit there.
Oh look, Relec just decided enemy jungle is his jungle.
Oh, the leg though, a little bit deep there, very deep in fact. Very early ult from Jojopion though, and not enough damage.
Alyoya is in safe territory. Has a team behind
They're looking for Parus now. Super. Decent damage. Parus dies. Now Relec is going in a little bit too deep. Rumble is tipping in very late. Yoya is gonna be a reset. Alvaro caught now. No flash on Alvaro. Really good size by Relec. He's smurfing mechanically. Somebody flashes away. Merwin starts ult. Oh my god, man. No way. Oh my god. They missed every ability. They actually missed every ability, chat.
Full health on the Aatrox. Merwin will still hold his ground.
No, the Sivir getting away there is criminal. Completely criminal. No flash, no barrier, melee range to Rumble.
And Relec also got so many of those kills.
And then on top of that, you get a hyper carry with bouncing abilities.
Compare that to also the early, advantage you got just from
they are all looking. 5 men from Navi collapsing on this mid tower. Yoya going in. Really good ult by him, and the tower is still standing.
Clear out the wave.
I think they got... They didn't even bait a TP. Well played by MKOI holding their ground. Syndra is actually getting top tower. When Sivir finishes her IE, you can start upgrading Sivir items. Samdi?
Or can they just find a pick right now? Jojo just says, I'll do it myself!
What?
With the rocket belt!
Dude, Samdi just fell asleep on that mid-wave. He fell asleep on the mid-wave. He literally just...
That was a taster of what's
what?
to come from Jojo.
This game.
Absolutely.
Super now.
No flash.
Relec finds an Ezreal yet again.
Wow, really good play by Relec again. Like, nice read on the E, nice Q. See, at the same time, Jojopion is getting caught again. What the fuck? Jojo? Parus flashed away with the execute from Syndra!
1 for 1.
And a TP from main that absolutely not needed. That execute damage really makes kill on Parus.
Yeah, and we look back at this bot lane play.
Protobel's legit though, good item. Look at this one. Hits that W, extra execute from ult.
You just got stat diffed, bro. I'm sorry. There's not much you can really do about that.
What?
Indeed. Wow. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Something that you were talking about just a few seconds ago.
No way Navi loses from this position.
Relec does not have a lot of backup behind him, but he does have Call the Forge God. Now Crescent Guard to try and buy Alyoya some space here as he will flash away. Equalizer from Merwin. Super walking forward as well with Jojo.
It's not a front to back fight. That makes it a bit awkward.
A little separated right now as Jojo looks for the sky. We got a Sam D. Flashes forward.
What?
But the Unleashed Power is not nearly enough to get through that Karma Shield. Paris keeping his bot laner alive.
Okay, Pobby, I see you, Pobby. Pobby snipes nicely on Yoya. Pobby flash over the wall and got insta-stunned. Bro, these team fights are not quite what I've seen at first stand. Infinity Edge upgraded that. Proto Belt masterworked. Infinity Edge masterworked. Unending Despair master. Relax. Oh, the flash in! The flash in! The insta-heal and a Sterak shield popping! Now, my friend Merwin. Okay. Very quick, Bramble.
NAVI are on fire right now.
Relec is popping the heck off.
Are on the back foot. The Rumble ultimate has to be
this healing is insane.
He's going to use it now to buy a little bit of time.
The Karma shields are insane as well, though.
Minions.
I mean, Merwin just cooked them all. Okay, here we go. Prediction. No, they're onto Alvaro. Alvaro losing a lot of health. Alvaro, no flash available. That's gonna be one reason. Look at Relec. Nice sidestep on Jojopion abilities. Jojopion. Oh my god, Relec is smurfing. Relec is actually smurfing. Holy fuck, he's clean. Holy shit, he's clean. Pobby meanwhile TP'd out bot lane. Dude, seriously, Pobby was fucking clean. And not Pobby Relec. That sidestep from Syndra QE after he dashed over the wall and then still gets the W off. Pobby. He makes the fish disappear! Jojo pinned the target. This time Protobelt not good enough. Sam D now so tanky. I mean, this is just not playable.
He'll come out of the GA straight to the gray screen. NAVI!
Wow. Well done by NAVI. As soon as they got ahead, the game was over since they had the better draft, the better scaling, all items.
And they're gonna take a
They are the crazy draft, guys. They are the crazy scaling draft.
First
Really.
win against KOI this year, and they
Okay,
do
this
it
time I
in
think I can close
dominant
prediction,
fashion.
right? Like surely.
Looking to put that
Surely.
name on the board.
Revenge for split one in the playoffs. It was MKOI that knocked NAVI into the lower
It wasn't MKOI that knocked NAVI, but it doesn't mean that NAVI is gonna win the series. 29 kills this game.
GG, NAVI take game number 1.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was a way more entertaining game than we had. Like, this was actually a really nice game to watch. Okay, we are going to lose, or rather first pick for MKOI this time. With Varus open and no Sivir in the game, that prior goes higher. Orianna is open, Ryze is now banned, so there's still Orianna first pick possible for MKOI. I assume though NAVI is gonna ban Orianna. I don't think Orianna giving up Orianna makes any sense here. Especially don't trade it for Varus, right? So wait, they open they open Orianna. They must have something prepared against it. Some teams try playing Anivia into it. KC tried Galio. We know how that went. But the thing is now, you open Orianna, right? But you don't have a jungle pick into it. And then we ban Pantheon. Xin Zhao is out. Jarvan, you banned yourself, same as Vi. So what is really the idea here? Are they gonna try something like Kiana? Again? I mean, he was quite sick on the champion. Wow, okay. So this is a classic classic matchup in Winter Split. Ambessa, I see, so that's a flex pick, but a very high chance Relec plays it. Very high chance Relec plays it. For Yoya though, he can play Nocturne in this game. He can go to Mundo in this game. He can do Savek Skarner, it's completely fine for him. Nocturne Yunara it is, guys. Front to back heavy. Not really, I mean Nocturne can deliver the ball. Yunara is gonna do her own thing. Dub this Yunara is gonna get to play with Lulu. I think it's gonna be more like an engaged support for Alvaro, as Lulu most likely will get banned away later on. Renekton banned now. Renekton means Ambessa could be a potential top laner now, as there is no counter pick to her. But Zaya just picked as a self-pill for Sam D. It's okay, they didn't know what to do themselves, and Sam D will be staying behind now and pressing ult. In team fights, that will be his purpose. For Merwin, I feel like Sion blind pick now makes some sense. You can go Nico into this. If you don't go Nico, you probably go Rakan. Rakan to follow up Nocturne engage, I think fits well. Rakan is also decent into Bard. So it's between Rakan and Nico. And now it could be a Sion, could be a Nar. I think you don't want to pick GP here, because if you do, you are gonna play GP against Nocturne, Shen on side lane, and you will hate your life. So I think picking something like Sion makes more sense. As you can see, Navi has a teamfight draft, right? Even though enemy team has a good dive comp. I think Navi might struggle if Azir dies though. Azir is the only AP damage, and it's gonna be hard to play Azir against enemy comp. But if Poppy can hold his ground, I think it's a playable game for Navi. That being said, I feel like MKOI cooked a bit harder this time. Nocturne ult to prevent vision. Then Alvaro can have a good flash ult. Jojopin doesn't always need the ball on Nocturne. He can look for his own shockwave. And then when Shen gets away with laning phase and gets early kills with a damage build, feels like the champ has so much carry potential as well. Relec is really squishy. Are they gonna look?
And yeah, we're contesting for the top grab, but
Jojo, that no counterplay. The fight is already over. I think more kills for MKOI.
As it's Alvaro that picks it up. Maintor has to flash. Elyoya will chase him down.
Oh!
Shockwave pulls him back. He can't get out with the blast cone. Now over the wall towards a red buff.
Run, Maintor, run!
To get the save. Paris has a target at this point as he's spotted out by Alvaro here. Still kind of just bouncing between mid and bot.
Okay.
Is now Relech. And see
Really
Pop Blossom from Alvaro, but not a lot of follow-up.
Bobby?
Used, but instead they go mid lane. The Shockwave combo.
Oh no, he tried to flash away and just dies again. Oh my god, that ball by Orianna pulled him perfectly, and then he still dies after using a flash. That is bad.
Now Jojo in a bit of danger himself.
Public execution over the wall. Flashback from Jojo and a flash follow from
Wow,
Relech.
really well fight.
Secure the kill.
Pretty much a solo bolo. Maintor, is he so squishy to die here? Yeah, I think
that. Gank onto Maintor here. He's a tanky Scion. And he's just taking back to turret. It worked. All right.
Well, I guess they use speed and Tom. I mean, I don't mind really. Whatever starts at 10 or 9. I think it's gonna be starting at 10 though. So like 10 AM LCK, 12-hour streams. We have done it previous split, the whole split long. It's no problem.
We still haven't seen the Shen.
We did it twice a day. Now we might do it only once a week. I mean, we did it twice a week. Now it might be once a week only.
The Shen
no issue.
That just goes back to Shockwave. As Relech actually able to
Samdi.
steal away a red buff right there, and now
actually, this Bardo, okay, he's going insta-peeled here, that's the problem, right? No, this fight is a complete disaster. LEC has to run away.
Super unleashing damage for a double kill, but it was Merwin that set it up.
Nocturnal channeled and have no counterplay, feels like.
Yeah, this time round.
Super, 1v2. Nice dodge from him. He does a lot of damage to Paros, takes one with him. Flashes away from LEC and Super with the 1v2. Holy fuck! Good, does help a little bit, but not all that much. It's a good team. It's a good thing when you are up in one game, not ban Orianna and play against it in a BO3. Why not? What is the issue, right? You don't lose anything. Poby gets the insect off. Jojo's gonna die.
And deliver Jojo back towards his team. Meanwhile, Samdi throws up the curtain call. Missing Alvaro with the first two. There's the
Min is so small, hard to hit.
Oh!
So close, and Poby dies.
As Supa will clean up Poby. Navi will continue the chase onto Alvaro, but he shoots it right out back! And will take down Paris. Now the lights go out yet again. The paranoia from Elyoya flash over the wall, but Samdi's
and now LEC is on the run as well as Flash, so he'll be able to get out here.
As he's trying to get out of dodge. Supa will force the flash, Relech to safety, but MKOI again win the play.
10-2 in kills, complete stomp. Supa has LDR in base already as well. Jojo Pyun probably finishing on dead cap soon. Merwin is fine. Actually, is he now? That is the only play they can make. That's why they're forcing on Shen.
They've steamrolled and they won every single fight. So Predator Koi, a clean game.
Okay.
Navi, they are fully committed onto Merwin though.
Poby.
They're just gonna lose
oh my
in the bottom
god.
side here instead. Supa dominating as they catch Poby again. Both carries will go down.
Shen didn't even die. They were afraid of killing Shen because they thought Nocturne is flying towards them, but Nocturne was actually catching Poby and Samdi.
I don't even know if we're gonna
that is a disaster. Okay.
Navi are not.
What is Shen build? It's good, it's good. It's the build, it's the build. Lots of CDR, lots of ult pressure, lots of damage.
Not going to be enough to keep him up as the curtain call will get some more damage on him as well.
I mean, it's melting though. With the two of them, that's more than enough. Paris, you gotta be careful here, bro.
Look at the damage, bro. I mean, that was a shockwave as well, but look, did you see the damage? Like, even the Shen autos were doing so much. Main tab.
Right now, it's Relech in the 1v1 against Merwin here, and he is losing it.
Shen is losing a lot of HP, though.
With the shield and the damage coming back. Relech will now look to go in with Samdi, but does not land the W, so Shen has to back off.
Okay, shockwave only on LEC. LEC is gonna die. The insect does scoop Supa, but there's no damage really. That's gonna be Nocturne dead on the Jojo Pin, very low actually. Supa finally goes in.
But Supa gets his mid laner out of there.
Oh my god, okay, you saw that Shen damage, you saw that, Jan, you saw that?
Navi fought hard at the
Flash taunt, auto Q, auto insta Hydra. So much burst.
Series 1-1. We're going to game 3.
GG, that was a very nice usage of Shen. I like this draft. That was a really, really crazy good draft. MKOI mega cooked there with that Shen pick, Nocturne Orianna. Normally Nocturne Orianna is not something I enjoy watching, but that really like made the draft with the Shen. Okay, let's go guys. MKOI having first pick, which means Navi also opted into having last pick because Navi had the side selection in this game and they chose to be last picking. What is their plan now? They have gave up Vi with banned Wukong, so they wanted to play into Vi. They must have something prepared into this. Could be a Skarner pick, could be a channel pick, could be as a hen, something LEC has played before. I am trolling. This is actually Navi having first pick. This is Navi first picking Vi. LEC. I don't know if it's LEC, but somebody fucked up the team names, and it's MKOI on the right, even though it's Navi, and MKOI and Navi on the left, even though it's MKOI. So, anyways, going back, Navi first picks Vi, and MKOI gets the Zahen into it potentially. Is a flex pick Zahen. MKOI also gets the last pick in this case, so they can flex that Zahen until the end. Wait, they are trying to fix it. Maybe they're gonna fix it. Wait, hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh my god, what the fuck. Dude, I don't have scene for this. I'm just gonna do that, chat, because I don't have a scene for that.
ulting into
I was not expecting us going 6 years behind back to 2018 when we had this overlay. And you know what the funny part is? They brought back overlay from 7 years ago, but they still have NAVI above MKOI and MKOI above NAVI. So they didn't even fix it, but they completely fucked the overlay. I feel like Galio could be good here.
A lot of ideas at the
I don't know if you want to play Galio into Vi, but Galio to peel and to go in at extra CC. Okay, this is also pretty good. You have Misfortune, you need a support that goes in. Nautilus Spray, the biggest like no-brain support here. You must ban Brom if you pick out Misfortune like this. You must ban Brom. Even though Brom doesn't fit MKOI comp, I think you have to. Brom can block pretty much the whole Misfortune, is also good into Naut. And then for MKOI, I think they're just looking for a Rakan possibly. Rakan having a hard lane into Naut, but it's a good follow-up. Why am I seeing Mel or Victor? It's his hair grey, sorry, new here. You see any grey hair on this head? I like Leona, I like Rakan. Rakan is a great follow-up onto Vi ult. Leona, you have decent amount of AD damage with not a lot of crowd control that Mercs are good against, so Leona is okay. It also is a good matchup into Naut, as you are just tankier. Lissandra was buffed and is a... Listen, Lissandra is a very old school counter. Ooh. Silas has crazy ults in this game as well. I think MKOI has giga wombo combo, but if their wombo combo doesn't work, they can get picked on sides as well. Navi has better engage and better pick on sides, MKOI has better team fighting with better wombo combo. Can anyone fact check it? My grandma can. You can ask my grandma.
And Maynter actually doing a lot of damage to each other here as Merwin gets hit by the Hyperproc, and Maynter will push him all the way back. Relech takes the top scuttle and now looks for a gank. Stops the retreat path from Merwin. He has the flash available, but he's going to have to look for an outplay here as Maynter is mega. Not going to take up turret yet. They're just waiting out.
Okay, the patience on that Vi was fucking insane.
Relech setting it up.
Bobby though. Bobby's dead.
Gets caught out here by Elyoya, knocked up
Bobby's
with a
very
third
dead.
Q.
What?
Char, but still,
okay, Bobby was playing Knight in the matchup, trying to pressure Jojo Pin early. He doesn't get a kill, but he gets killed. And now we have lots of action. 2 kills already.
This time the early gank really effective. I have to
that hook was crazy.
Another dredge line here. This time on the SAMD.
Do you see Alvaro double auto because W resets his auto, so he autoed SAMD and insta autoed Paris? What?
Flash forward for auto, but did not root up
What the fuck is going on?
So SAMD able to keep Supa at bay. Now Alvaro could be in some trouble here. No flash available. And Relech is coming around the dredge.
No way, right?
Oh
my, no way.
Oh my god, Relech will try and even it out as he looks.
I'm pretty sure Alvaro can save him now as well. Okay, Alvaro, you better run, boy. There's a big minion wave here.
Relech can take this fight. He'll go for the denting blows. Has some damage, but not all has
okay. That's fine. Supa can just
even through the main
bunny hop his way out of there. Which team are we hoping wins? I am M for Navi because I like underdogs. Jojo, 6, Bobby, Bobby, very dead. Oh my, Pyro's gonna die as well. Holy shit! Alvaro with the double kill. Of course, Nautilus is gonna get the kills. Another trade. Bobby needs 1 minion for level 6. He won't die this time. Oh my god. No fucking way they just won like this! What the fuck? Did you see that? Did you see that? These chains were the Jankos level Silas today in Solo Queue. You guys remember? I know you remember. That was me. That was me in Solo Queue.
So Alvaro, when he gets these early supports, he loves being active on the map, the top lane.
But what happens when your mid lane's falling apart? Focus on the top lane. Maynter gets another.
That's what jungle in solo queue does when your whole map is on fire because you have the worst teammates. You start camping one lane and then you start blaming your team. I wonder if Releg is at that point yet.
That poor boy has been bullied.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop being a crybaby.
Always got back up behind him.
Just grow up.
I was noticing that there were only 2 grubs taken as another bolt time here onto SAMD.
I mean, barrier, I guess, and a little chunk.
Like all the minions, basically.
Misfortune has no lifesteal yet, so when she takes these tower shots, she can't insta lifesteal, but I mean the bot matchup is going really well. As long as Alvaro is gonna match Parus, so Parus doesn't get to freely try to kill Supa, he should be chilling.
Okay, speaking of backup, here we go. We have Relech.
Oh, clean. Very clean by Releg. Good flash. Releg is 3-0. He's putting so much weight on his shoulders. 3-0-1. Looks like George is gonna TP mid because no wave being taken. Midwin now down, no flash. He's gonna die here. No counterplay.
They just ruin everything, don't
Well, if you don't like him, you're not gonna like this play because Relech is just going from mid to top. Kill
She got
to
thrown
kill.
into
this
this wall.
Time it's Mainter picking
Like
up
she was
the
made of
gold.
paper.
Now a dive on the bot
Alvaro.
side as Elioya is looking for it. We
Okay,
have
somebody
the
knows.
Featherstorm.
Alvaro,
Sandy
this
will
is
throw it up
overforced
now to
by
dodge away from the
MKOI.
depth charge. Elioya gets charmed up here.
Nice
by
double one!
Back
And
into the
Elioya
turn,
doesn't get to the
Everybody
five!
goes down! Can't get the passive
Disaster!
off. And that is a kill donated
Oh,
to Navi's
Jojo.
bot lane as Jojo's looking to chase down Poby now in the jungle. No Spirit Rush, no flash.
I think Jojo
just a
misplayed this, but might
blast
still
cone
be a
and
solo bolo.
dream. And Poby will almost get
No!
the Sandy down to the
Jojo!
chain.
Okay, he has to flash for it, but
Jojo to
gets the
follow it
kill.
up, takes the Spirit Rush.
Lots of
and will get
misplaying
out.
going around.
So and then Jojo's not able to land the chains, but has the Spirit Rush.
Alvaro.
And now Alvaro in a bit of
He's
trouble
dead.
here in the
Poby.
river. No backup, but it's Poby.
Oh, the damage from Silas Q! And Alvaro's tanking so long! His team is here now! Somebody in trouble! Nice pull by Yoya! Yoya is gonna be able to get one! Yoya doesn't get his passive yet again, but steals the kill! Now Jojo Pin is getting out of Mainter, who is here with so much gold.
Jojo Pyun falls, Mainter on a
Which team goes better late game?
Navi find purchase in this game.
The arrival of Mainter was so
I think
impulsive
MKOI,
because
but
that
I don't know if
skirmish
they
looked like
at
it was
this
going the
pace,
way
I'm not
of
sure if they can
MKOI,
reach that
especially
point. Like the Q, it's a Q Max Silas, as you can see, the Q explosion just... Super. Nice side step by Super, nice side step by Super. He still has barrier and flash.
Poby just can't get that final hit. The Featherstorm for the kill.
I respect
As
it,
SMD is able to dodge away
but
from
he
the dredge
entered.
line just
He
out
had
of
barrier,
range.
he had
Alvaro
flash,
cannot
and he died.
equalize. Super picked it like.
Jankos is single through his own choice. He could get a boy, a girlfriend.
Depth charge onto Sam D.
Are you stuttering in chat?
NAVI turning it onto Alvaro. Sam D.
How is that possible? How do you stutter while writing?
Instead, will for Mirwin as he does his best to get
Be
some
like-
gold back into his pocket, but mid lane,
Relech full breakers over the wall. Super
Super
again,
is just
all
caught.
alone.
Super is just
on the
caught. He gets run over
misfortune.
Mentor.
Doesn't even need the jungler's assistance. He will get a solo kill.
And now
That's
Yoya is in trouble as well. Yoya
spotted
spotted.
there from Super, getting caught twice now in the middle lane. With no support from his team.
Like Mirwin is on the
Mainter's
way to
about
try to help
expire on the
Yoya,
Mega
but...
Gnar, he might be able to get the ult off first. Now Relech jumps in, doesn't see Mirwin
Okay.
there. Mainter.
Oh my god, Mainter was trying to flash in and get his ult off, but he didn't get the ult part off. Wait, what a Q flash from Relec! Oh my god, Yoya just procs his passive. These players tonight.
And this time it's a shutdown to Jojo.
Holy shit!
A shutdown on Jojo.
Mainter fucked it up so badly with that flash, and then Relec tried to fix his mistake by flashing in and seizing Yoya, but Yoya just barely gets his passive up and doesn't die.
Was perfect.
23 kills now in 18 minutes. The big problem for Navi is that Samdi just doesn't really have the items yet, and Poby is completely out of the game. So they must be make these proactive plays on the side of Mainter and Relec, and that fails. That just failed. It didn't fail this far, but now it failed. They both gave up their shutdowns. Yoya now with Sundered Sky.
Take their blue buff and try and clear out some of the deep vision. Alvaro finds the dredge line here on to Paris, and that is just a CC chain straight to the gray screen. Paris out of there. MKOI get a dragon.
Easy setup.
What a game, chat. Actual equal in gold, equal in kills, not equal in dragons anymore. Poby has ult. Okay, nice ult! Alvaro still has ult, but I don't know if he gets to use it. Not really, Jojo Pyun.
As already Nautilus falls.
Oh wow, a lot of damage from Mirwin. Are they gonna go back in? Not really, I don't think so.
Against the crit 80 carry, that
Mirwin?
did a lot of damage.
Nice. Oh no, he missed the W on a target that was stunned. TP coming in from Jojo Pyun. Jojo Pyun has that Ari ult. This is probably 2 kills now for... Yep. Oh, disaster. Oh my god, what a disaster! Navi had the recipe.
Ari top.
Sounded like that was before the TP came out, as now we're straight into the dragon.
Okay, Smite misses. Yoya gets a great ultimate, but I don't think he can get the passive off. And now look at somebody's getting burned, somebody already dead.
It's the rest of MKOI that continue forward.
Jojo Pyun is way too tanky and has way too much damage. They didn't have to double flash on that.
Just Paris seconds left. MKOI might not have gotten that dragon.
Yeah, that crazy ult, but he was full HP, so he just gets bursted down, Parus. Oh, he was Fnatic against CLG? No, it was AAA, I think, right? Fnatic against AAA.
And we're setting up for that big objective fight, and already flash out from Relech over the wall. Merwin and Ilioya will find the pick
dragon.
before the objective spawns. And Navi have no shot at a contest.
Merwin is playing Proto build, Leech Bane, and Shadow Flame. What the heck is that build? Alvaro.
Baron has been started. It's going to be Alvaro
Merwin.
onto Paris.
Merwin didn't get the E reset, so he will soon be with no NAVI and no E. Merwin.
And now Merwin could be in some trouble. Has to skip it slash back over the Baron.
Okay, the cook is good. The charm is better.
But it's Alvaro that
Jojo Pure now has his on the run here.
Navi find a kill onto the Nautilus. They push MKOI off of the
And
Baron.
Alvaro didn't get to press ult. Parus actually instantly reacted. Nice ult by him.
Yeah, we can't see the health bar right now, but Poby was looking for the charm.
Okay.
The brush, not gonna land it.
Jojo Pure which ult he gets. Nice snipe by LEC. The ult from Misfortune is big, but it doesn't really hit people. And then Merwin's gonna get locked down. Navi is cooking. Yoya with a huge ult, but doesn't get the revive. Chat. Is Navi doing it? Navi is actually popping up here. Poppy will have death cap. Wait, Navi is looking to end the game. Give Navi the channel points already.
Now with the Baron buff, two people are still. There's no way.
Nah, they don't end. They don't end. But they're getting key. And there's a Dragon for 5.
Navi are on a victory march. 10 seconds. I don't think that they'll be able to take down these Nexus turrets. But they cracked the base. They got the gold lead back in their favor.
No.
Okay, Jojo Pune has a good flank here.
If MKOI can get this big win condition secured, if Navi can deny it, the game continues.
Again, Alvaro.
Huh?
Alvaro does not have
No, not again. Alvaro dead. Alvaro is dead. MKOI has to give it. It's not a soul in the end.
Partying hard at the dragon fight.
Navi is gonna look for a fight though.
It's gonna be 4-man retreat for MKOI.
They're looking for Merwin. Merwin, engage on Merwin, one shot. No way Navi's doing this. No way Navi's doing this. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Slap them around. Slap them around.
Summoner's Rift. As it's a 5v3
Insta TP from Inter top lane. They're pushing for that second Inky.
In the LEC, the game is never over until the Nexus falls. Navi
and the Fab Lady sings.
The numbers advantage are looking to end the game
Jojo?
right here.
Jojo looks
okay, Jojo actually baits Samdi ult and gets out.
Samdi had the
still a 35-second timer onto Merwin.
Used, but now Baron empowered super minions.
No way, right? No way. Oh, what the fuck was that damage?
Merwin's still down. It's still a 4v5.
There was one auto or one Q from Super.
As Navi are just letting the minions do their work. MKOI need to clear these out. They don't have the bullet.
There's one tower left. Mainter not mega though. Charm misses. I think Navi should back off.
They need Jojo or Elioya to
find that's gonna be a tower. Samdi.
Depth charge onto Samdi again. No ultimate available.
Yoya is the target. Yoya is the target. Look at Mainter. Mainter is buying a lot of time here. Yoya is dead. Look at Mainter. Super. Super is getting engaged on. Super is getting. No way, Navi. Let's fucking go, boys. Wait. Merwin. Super and Merwin. Oh my god, really find him! And the Parus has no mana!
Kindly back away, triple kill picked up!
Wait, what is happening? Parus is hitting the Nexus! Parus is the only one who can get the Nexus! And he's getting no damage!
He's got no backup! 17 seconds on
okay, Merwin's getting creep block, he's actually getting creep block, GG!
And Navi are gonna do it!
Oh my god, what a game!
Navi take the series!
What an actual game!
That Navi bounce back. And it's
absolute cinema, what an ending this was! Lonely Tunes ending to a carrot cake game.